All right, welcome back to another session of D&D. We are Cast Awaken. I am on the struggle bus. I had a late night last night.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Great time with friends. Summer is coming. First good day of spring weekend. Anyway, we'll get into announce sponsors. That stuff.
Yeah,
My brain is working.
Yeah, we got the usual suspects. We got Stack Up. We got Fred Hutch. We got Stint Spilts. And we got End Overdose as well. Stack Up.
Oh, that's a sick hat.
Oh, nice.
Cyber Sigil.
That's
Metal
awesome.
and
Shit.
overdose.
That's pretty cool.
You can get yours at endoverdose.net.
Nice.
And yeah, links to all those are in the description. Stack Up is our military veteran organization that helps out active duty and veteran service members through loot crates and supply drops for gaming. Fred Hutch, great foundation looking to cure everything. That's what they're looking for cures for stuff, mainly the big C. And then also Stints Built for all your computer building needs. Use code CHEERY when you check out with Stints Built to get up to $100 off. Yeah, whenever you're building a computer.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah, End Overdose is a 501c3 nonprofit based in Los Angeles, California. We are big on overdose prevention and response. So you can find out more info at endoverdose.net, and we're happy to be here.
I thought you were about to say overdose prediction, and I was like, ooh, we're coming along with some technology.
Is it Minority Report? It's like
Yeah.
future crimes.
Future crimes.
Yeah. Get that thing away from me.
All right. That covers our most of everything. We have merch. We have stickers. We have shirts. We have cool things. Let's get right back into it because we're in the midst of a battle.
Yes.
Last we left off, the group. I'm gonna turn this music just got crazy.
A little loud.
Yeah, it's ready for us to start.
Yeah.
The crescendo.
As we left off, you guys finished your journey to Ellie Ford, and it got back, on the boat after some things that had happened on the island. If you want to know what happened, just watch the episode. And you landed in the new world at this forward base of operations, and upon exiting the ship, spotted two people in a cart that had an item of similar make to Gorb's clan's clothing.
Yes.
Which brought your attention to them, and begrudgingly they, through some conversation and some talking at a tavern, found yourselves on their cart riding towards the mountain to help them and possibly help yourselves. After sussing out that these two were not really, on the up and up, as they led you into their home, possibly, battle ensued out back, and, let's just get right into it. If you guys want to know what happened in the battle last time,
Yeah,
watch the
lot
episode.
of that stuff. There's a
Rewind it.
There's a wyvern.
There's
in
a
here.
wyvern here.
Yeah.
Wyvern. As
Gorb is currently unconscious.
people have gone down, gone up, gone down,
Yeah.
and the current down is Gorb.
Who's gone down? This
You
is his
guys
second time.
Remember
In the
where we
trenches.
left off in the order?
I think the last thing that happened was Gorb went down.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Yeah, because
From-
Shadow had already.
from Echo.
From
Yeah,
Echo.
Echo.
Echo
Yeah,
had
so
taken-
Echo had gone.
Echo just
Echo,
went.
yeah, that's right. And that brings us to Azir.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. How large is this hole again?
That hole is 10. It's a 10-foot.
10 by 10.
Yeah.
I think I can feasibly make it to Gorb in 30 feet from where I'm at. So I'm gonna run around here and get to him here, and
Okay.
I'm gonna get a health. Is this gonna be an action? I think it's an action to give someone a health potion.
Yes.
So I'm going to give
sweet.
him.
Chug-a-lug.
Do you have any healer feats? Any of the healer feats or
No.
anything? Okay. Yeah, they'll be an action.
Yeah. Guess I didn't put it in that inventory. I'm gonna give him the Raider.
Oh, so these are from Rick Rack?
Yes.
And you got, it was 2 greater and 4.
2 greater, 4 normal, and then
Okay.
I gave a greater and a normal to him. So I have 3 normal, 1 greater.
Okay, I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh, yeah, which random one I'm gonna bring out of my bag or whatever.
Because you don't know which is which.
Oh, duh. It's a weird looking D4. 3.
Yeah, okay.
We never identified them.
Yeah, you...
Oh, that's true.
What if they're not done
I
yet?
think we just assumed they were healing potions.
Take a nap. What if
I
they're
think I
not
did
done
an
yet?
Arcana check on them.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
you did.
sure.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
To source out that they were potions.
It's true.
I mean, you have the 1 greater, and you have 3 normal.
And normals give 2d4 plus 4? Is that
Yeah,
how
it'll
it
be
is?
2d4
Okay.
plus 4.
So I think I'll do a regular then.
Okay, bring out a regular.
Yeah.
And you roll. Okay, yeah, you're good.
No Mighty Kid smell for me?
Their toy? That's
I
actually
am
cool.
concerned we might need it later on in
Okay.
this fight, so I'm saving that for later.
It's actually true polymorph.
And do I roll the...
You roll, yeah. So you roll the
Yeah.
2d4 plus 4.
Do my weird
I would love to be a
d4s. You get 6 back. Shit.
It's better than nothing.
Better me down.
Let me do the thing where I see if we actually have sound.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yep, we do.
Okay, cool. Yeah, get you back up, and I'll give... Can I, as a free action, give him one of the normals as well?
Oh, just hand it? Hand
Yeah,
one to him?
just
Yeah,
give it to him.
absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Hold on to this, if you need more. Here.
Oh! What happened? Okay.
She's right. Mama, a girl behind you.
Ah!
Right behind you.
Okay, so
Really?
now each of you have one of the regular ones.
Yes.
1, 2, and 3. And you 2 have one of the graders?
Yes.
Okay.
And I still have 1. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I just handed it out.
Can
Great.
you roll me a d4 minus 1? And it'll stay at 1 if you land on 1.
4.
So 3. Okay. Good to know.
The actual healer of the group does
What
not have
is
any
this?
healing.
What is happening?
It's stuff you might find out later.
Oh, fuck. Oh
Um,
no.
all right. Is any more movement or bonus action?
I used all my movement. I don't think I have bonus action.
Oh, Gorp is back up.
You have your ice knife out or your
My shadow
You did
blade?
do Shadow
Blade.
Blade before you.
I do
your
have
last
it
turn.
out,
Yeah, you
but
did that on
I
your last
can't
turn.
use it. I can only cast the spell as a bonus action.
Right, okay.
Would you have
And
it?
I didn't. Huh?
You still have it.
I know. I called it back. I think
Hmm.
since my last turn. So yeah, that's it. That's all I
Okay.
can really do.
Cool. All right. Next up is Kieran.
Yes. I'll turn to this wyvern and blast it with some eldritch energy
Okay.
from Asmodeus. I'll clack my rings together and shoot.
Blast. Firing my laser.
Oh, sorry. I gotta bring up his stat sheet.
Luck.
Okay. Is that? Do you have one more luck
I have
after
one
this?
left, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
What was that?
A 5.
Plus 6.
11.
So 11.
That's not gonna hit.
Shadow Baskins.
Yes. 13 is the AC that you guys have figured out already.
Shadow Baskins. Rescue Wyvern 10.
Anything else, Ian?
Nope.
Nope. All right. And you're staying right there. Okay. Next up is Shadow. Shadow is going to.
I need a D4s. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, Shadow is down.
Yes.
Yeah,
he's
but say Shadow's
unconscious.
down.
The wyvern is
That's why he
taking
got
him
taken
off.
away.
Wyvern's carrying.
Yeah. Shadow's gonna roll a death save. Roll it out here for you guys to see. This is our stack up dice.
Hey.
That is a 7.
Oh,
So
no.
that's a failure.
That's 1 failure, 1 success.
Yep.
Get fucked.
Oh shit.
Crocodile tears.
Fucking
Sorry, Jack. 1 failure and 1 success. All right. Next up is Lachlan.
Okay. I'm gonna move up behind this chick that just stabbed my best friend.
Yeah, best friends now, huh?
Kindred spirits.
Velociraptor. My best
And since he's
friend.
up, I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna stab this bitch. 13 plus 7, so a little stabby 20.
That is, and you're attacking Echo.
Yes.
All right. 1 second.
Squishy sorcerer.
Watch her have shield though.
Shield.
Yep.
So I knew you buffed her.
Reaction. That's going to be a 19.
Good.
And what was your attack?
30,
20.
20. You
Yeah.
will still hit on the shield. Yeah. You see, she feels your presence behind and tries to. This arcane energy comes in a quick flash, but your stab strikes true as it breaks through this shield just barely.
Nice. Hey, sometimes a little prick can be more devastating.
More annoying for sure.
5 plus. Are you serious?
2 ones.
Both ones on my d6s.
And those are my dice, so
yeah.
that's probably why.
Well, I usually roll with these. Like these are the Lachlan Loner dice. So 7 points of piercing. Yeah,
You get sneak attack.
that's with sneak attack.
That's
it.
with-
Wow.
oh,
That was
shit.
56s that rolled.
Like-
Oh wait, plus 5. Plus
I
5.
was gonna say there's
Sorry,
something
plus
missing.
5. So
Plus 5
12.
for what?
12.
Modifier.
Yeah, the modifier. I
Okay,
always forget
gotcha.
the modifier. Yeah.
Oh, she is looking rough.
Good.
Yeah. As your blade goes straight through this shield, it just gets her right in the back. Maybe hit a spinal, something severe. Still standing, but just cries out in pain. Anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna as my rapier's inside of her, I'm just gonna whisper in her ear and be like, "You fucked up."
She just looks around. Brother now down, surrounded,
We tried to help you.
and just looking in fear. Next up is Gorb.
I stand up and do a and I see homegirl is like frozen in pain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stab her in the throat with the trident
All right,
for fucking with me.
do it. Roll that damage. The AC is still at 19 with the shield up.
Okay. Do I know? I don't have advantage with this. No, just the damage. Yeah.
You do have advantage because you're being flanked right now.
Yep.
So
I'm
Flanking
flanking
gives
with you.
advantage.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
It's a 19.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Fuck yeah.
beats it.
It's
2d10s. I think.
Yeah, for your
For what?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I'm trying it, baby.
2d10.
7
Fuck.
plus 13.
13. Yeah.
Oh, they're dying.
Yeah.
If somebody is.
Yes.
Rolling
As she's frozen there in pain, and you just come two-handed up with your trident right under the chin, and you, Lachlan, from behind, see the center point come out from the base of the skull, from the other side.
Now covered in viscera.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
And as you pull free, the body goes limp and falls to the ground.
Dead.
Roll me. I'm gonna roll this.
She shouldn't be dead. I say shouldn't, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
She is going to slump over to the right and fall into that hole. Roll a natural 2.
Asmodeus, we grant you the sacrifice.
And as she does so, a burst of arcane energy shoots up to the sky through this cavern, and sort of splits the clouds up above, as this greenish blue energy shoots the circumference of the hole, just a column of arcane magical energy up into the sky, and then dissipates.
I look up and I just go,
Sorry about that. Hope you find your dad.
Hope you find your dad.
those are parents that were missing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the wyvern is still there, holding
Shadow.
Shadow. Gorb, is there anything else you'd like to do? Any movement after taking down?
Can I use that that health potion?
Yeah, absolute. No, you can't.
Not on a
No, you
bonus
just
action?
used your action. Unless you have a feat that lets you use it as your bonus action.
Nah, the feet's just, let me double check.
It would be healer. I think
you
you
just
have
have
battle
battle
medic.
Yeah.
Cagney has healer. Or Lachlan
The one
has healer.
healer in the group doesn't have.
I'm gonna
any
go into
healing
rage.
abilities
Bitch,
right now.
I asked if you
Rage
wanted
bonus
the
action.
fucking
Okay.
potions. You said no.
You're yelling at me.
You wanna?
Because-
Can you turn those off so they stop beeping?
It was illegal.
I'm gonna-
I'm trying to get busted with that shit.
We will continue without music. Yeah, you go into a rage. All right. So next up is the wyvern, who's missing one foot now and carrying Shadow. The wyvern is going to drop Shadow where they are currently, and it's yeah, and the wyvern's going to go for Lachlan. It's gonna fly over the hole, just between Gorb and Lachlan. Not putting itself in a great position, but it's gonna attack. One bite at Lachlan and one claw attack at Gorb. Between the two.
Am I within melee?
You are not. You would not be.
Okay.
It's sort of taking place where she used to be.
Gotcha.
So not exactly where it is right now, but close. All right. One bite. That is 14 plus 7. 21 to hit.
Shield.
You wish.
Yes, that will definitely hit.
All right.
Ow.
11 points of piercing damage as it bites into you in this last frenzy. And with only one leg now, it can only claw out once at Gorb for a natural 19.
That hits.
Yes,
Swear
frenzy.
to God. Well, you're raging,
Down.
so that's good.
That is 11 points of slashing damage, reduced to 5.
Okay.
You're on one. Fuck.
And it's going to hover there in between both of you. Next up is Echo's dead. Azir.
Okie dokie. I think I'm gonna try to cast blindness, deafness on this whip.
Okay.
He needs to make a con save.
All right. I'm using the dragon.
Probably gonna blind it.
Let's see. 17.
Yeah, that'll save.
Roll a 14 plus 3.
And as my action, I have no applicable bonus actions, so I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
Fucking. Why does the magic never work? This is bullshit.
Yeah. As you.
Here, just put your faith in him.
And as you say that, Kieran, it is your turn.
Eldritch Blast. The power of Asmodeus grant me. It's going to be a 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
It's going to be 8 points of force damage and 5 points of necrotic damage from Hex.
That all right. So, how does this look when this wyvern falls to the ground?
No, it's going to fall into the hole as well as I clip its wings with my Eldritch Blast and say, "Here's another one for you."
Yeah, as it's hovering there, biting out at Lachlan and clawing, and Azir trying to cast something at it, you clip it where its wing attaches to its body, and this necrotic damage just eats away, and the bone snaps as it tries to flap again, and then spirals sideways and falls down into the hole.
Bye-bye.
Bye, girlfriend.
Damn.
All
Well
right.
done, finally.
Yeah, and with that, we are out of combat.
Gorb, help me with this guy. I'm gonna walk over and drag.
Let's tie him up and question him. I would have liked to have
Oh, he
the
needs to
girl.
roll a death save.
Oh.
She seemed a lot more agreeable, but
Lachlan's like literally holding half his body over the hole. But
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
Yeah, you're right.
they have the clothes.
Totally.
That is a success. He rolled a 19.
Actually, I will use a bonus action to stabilize him.
Okay.
That's my
Should we
grim
tie
surgeon.
him up first? Maybe.
Sure. So demanding. I'm gonna strip him first before, and then tie him up.
Are you gonna strip him?
Yep.
Okay.
Like,
Like
everything,
none of
like
his-
none of his clothes, none of his like items, nothing's on him. He's butt naked and we're gonna tie him like cattle style, like this, with his legs and his arms tied together.
Okay.
Tie his feet to his hands.
Yes.
Okay.
Seems
Exactly.
entirely
All right, yeah,
This
unnecessary.
is my area, okay?
Yeah,
Trust me.
you
Hog time. baby.
after you say this about questioning, you see Lachlan start to take all of his clothes off, pull him down, remove his weapons from him. As you do, you see this in the center of his back is this arcane sigil, like a tattoo on his back. It's not. Roll me an Arcana check. Anyone that
Hey, you magic guys, what the hell is this?
I know about brands and
Oh, you said Arcana?
Oh, motherfucker.
8.
5.
21.
19.
All right. Yeah. You see this when you're stripping him down, and you can't really make heads or tails of it. And then you point it out at these
Hey, guys, what is this?
two. You see. Some of the writings from Asmodeus. You've seen this iconography before. It's not pertaining directly to him, but it's in the realm.
Kind of
Adjacent.
like that.
Not. I mean, some of those may be put together, make up what this looks like. So it's within that same, but you can't really tell what it means, but it gives you the familiar feeling of readings from Asmodeus.
Like a pact?
This is
Infernal pact?
some sort of brand, whatever
Maybe from another devil.
whatever god
Or
or devil
fiend.
that this guy was serving. Ish.
What was that god he mentioned?
Ilmater.
What's he?
Maybe that one, yes.
Can I make a religion check?
Yeah.
For
Can we
Ilmater?
read this sigil?
It looks like a hieroglyphic. You can't really make any meaning of it. It's sort of like a brand or a arcane, like a not arcane, but like just a symbol that doesn't.
Not writing.
Yeah, it's
per
not
se.
writing.
Yeah.
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 15.
Is
For
it
religion?
like tattooed onto the skin, or is it?
It's tattooed.
Is it-
Okay, not
carved.
brand.
Yeah. And what were you making your roll on?
Religion on Ilmater.
Okay.
See who the hell that is.
Yeah, you've heard of Ilmater before. They are the god of people have referred to Ilmater as the crying god, the one who takes all's pain and suffering, the one who endures for others. And he, the ones who follow him, seek to take others' pains away. But what's on his back,
Is way different.
it doesn't
From
seem
that.
like this would be from Ilmater.
Because Ilmater is divine, not like
Yeah.
devilish.
Yeah.
Fiendish, yeah.
This doesn't make any sense. Ilmater has nothing to do with the hells, or devilish pacts or anything. He's
Right, I mean, I've never heard of this shitty god anyway, so.
Does he have anything on him besides like that we can tell, like maybe a letter or anything like that on his persons?
Yeah, when you strip him down, roll me an investigation check when you're stripping him of his clothes and such.
Hey, Gorb, you want to help me with this stuff?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Natural
shit.
20, yes.
Never mind. I got it. Don't worry.
It's,
don't worry.
it's not so much on him, but you remember in this time before giving him, well, let's go ahead and say you stabilize him, but he's still unconscious.
Yeah.
He has not woken up yet. In this time, you remember you guys came through like a little sitting area and stuff. He doesn't have much on him, but you take this time to look through that area as well, and you find paperwork on this ritual. Do any of you speak or read Infernal?
Yes.
Okay. These are it's a mixture of Infernal and Abyssal, which are two.
I read Abyssal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Both.
Which both and
What's this word?
do you read Abyssal?
No, just Infernal.
Yeah.
But
Two halves of a whole here.
you both know.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a sex cult.
I think maybe it's like a sex position, maybe.
Oh, maybe too.
Yeah.
I don't
You-
know,
you
'cause
both
that
know-
word's in Abyssal, and
The infernal and abyssal beings are at odds with each other. They do not like to commingle. But this is writings in both languages and something that is being put together by two parties on odds that are at odds with each other. And it through you and you reading this, it has to do with this hole that's here.
see, look, it did say something about the hole.
Oh, okay. I thought it said brown hole, but no, you're right. It's
No,
just
I think
hole.
it's that hole over there.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
There's a tally tracker, and it's at 98.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and you there's a lot of speak of resurrection, and then
Well, shit, did we just like finish the tally?
Well, if the count is right, then it should be at 99.
It should be at 100 now.
Well, no. Well,
I'm sure they were keeping the tally. They
And I
haven't
don't know if-
tallied her for her body yet.
or,
Right,
well,
so
We
we
haven't
don't,
put
the-
anyone else.
well, we don't know if
the
the wyvern.
I don't think the wyvern would count.
you notice that when the wyvern went in, that
Didn't light
arcane
Yeah, it didn't do it
did
like we
not
did.
go up to the
Yeah.
sky.
It didn't light up like it did her. So,
I think the
Sorry,
wyvern was
die.
a spirit,
yeah, it was.
if I recall
yeah.
correctly from
seemed kinda
that
magical.
spell.
Do we see what the ritual is for?
It
Written on this?
Yeah, written on this, it's the resurrection. How it's sort of written, you guys are having to piece these together because every other letter and symbol is either abyssal or infernal. So like the entire how this whole thing is written is letter for letter. So you guys are go ahead and give me a intelligence. What's a good roll? What would be a good roll for?
You tell us, DM.
Yeah, I know.
Investigation, maybe, because you're
What's it
individually
for, though?
looking at each letter, like piecing together the letters.
let's do
In tandem.
I guess either an insight or arcana check. So you can do either wisdom or intelligence of those two. An insight or arcana check, whichever one you guys would like to roll individually.
We'll do a Arcana
I
and it's
did insight.
16.
18.
Okay. Yeah, you know that with this completion of this ritual, that something will be pulled to this world. It doesn't say exactly what. And after reading it, you're like, resurrection. Nothing was dead that they're bringing back. Something is being brought here.
We don't know who it's for.
Yeah, it doesn't say who it's for, but you know completing this spell would bring something here. The insight, the this through the rest of the pages, it's the start of a war, or the end of a war. This is the beginning of the end. This ritual will be the beginning of the end
Of the war that we're fighting,
of
or just say anything
Of
specific.
something.
of something.
A war.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily a
The beginning
war.
of the end.
Once we finish shipping him, do all this, and he's tied up, we're fighting or something else. I mean, we're dealing with gods and demons. They're planar, possibly?
I don't know, maybe the...
Because they've sacrificed almost 100 people.
Yes, they did a good job.
Well, it's not to your guy, though.
It is not, so they did a terrible job.
Yeah. You know what? Let's find out. I'm gonna slap him in the face really hard, Shadow. Like, wake up.
Oh, good God!
I'm gonna have his like from here up, hanging over the not
The
whale, the hole.
Listen here. Listen, we can.
No. Stop. Shh. I'm gonna do that to his little bit. Shh. You only answer what we ask now. Gorb, grab him by the balls.
What?
The more you talk, the more I squeeze.
No, well,
No.
only when we ask him stuff. Like
When not
Oh, okay.
medium hold. There you
Okay.
go.
prompted to
Yes.
talk.
So a slight grasp.
Just the fondle right now.
All right. I'm gonna hold these papers, and be like, so what were you trying to do here? Because your sister's already gone in there, so we only need one more person to go in this thing, apparently.
Echo.
Oh yeah, she's down there. You probably can't see her from here because it's pretty deep and dark. But yeah, she tried to get my friend here, so she had to go in. So it's just you to answer our questions, and you're gonna answer every one of them. We tried to do this amicably and help you guys out, and then you try to kill us in here. So unless you want to be the 100th sacrifice to whatever this is, you're gonna tell us exactly what this means. A little bit.
Roll a strength.
He's gonna try and jump in the hole.
Saving throw.
I knew it.
Or like a grapple. Roll it. What's the grapple?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm grappled.
He's tied up and
Yeah.
got him by the balls.
Yeah. So you can
I'm
do
kind
it
of just
at
holding.
advantage.
I'm just kind of like holding his head up so he can see this. Yeah.
Okay.
At advantage.
Yeah. I'm gonna let him do it. Yeah. Because I'm not really holding him. He is. By the sack.
7.
Did you roll damage?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
7
So
plus?
he tries
Plus
to.
your strength.
Oh, plus my. I don't even have a saving throw.
Yeah.
No.
Just
check.
strength
Check.
modifier.
Strength
Oh, okay.
Strength
10.
Yeah. Yeah. He is hogtied and held by his balls right now. He's trying to kick. You feel him try to kick free and push off of and away from you, but he's.
I'm gonna grab the rope and kind of hold. Be like, maybe later, but you're gonna answer us right now.
What is the ritual for?
It was a bit almost British.
Yeah.
Pompous. Very pompous.
Snotty.
It was
Like Draco Malfoy kind of
I-
deal.
no, it's to bring her back. Just throw me in.
Who?
I mean, we might, but
No.
tell us who.
I'm gonna kick him in the stomach. Who?
Gorb, a little tighter, slightly, 10%.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Who?
you yelling out who.
It's gonna be a 22.
Yeah. Say, I just need to figure out how I want to word this.
So good. I love this.
Yeah, his voice gets a bit higher pitched. It's well, the archdevil herself.
Oh, I'm gonna look at Kieran. Be like, who?
She's supposed to rule it all.
Do I know who the Archdevil is?
Roll me a history check.
Alright, you've been doing shit for me all game. Alright, let's do it again.
Can I also, for like the hierarchy of the hells,
Yes. Go
Using
ahead.
my last luck.
Okay.
and this is history? 13 for me.
Let's do
Just like
the
knowing
crimson one.
that there are multiple levels and each one has an archdevil
Fucking
kind
hell.
of deal. No? You're not lucky today.
He doesn't care about anybody else but Asmodeus.
You what was the number on yours?
4.
Okay.
13.
You don't. The hierarchy. You don't remember there being a woman at the seat of
Any of the
having the
archdevils?
position of archdevil.
Can I try to reach out to Asmodeus?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think he's reaching.
Yeah, he's reaching right back to you.
Yeah.
In case we lose you guys, there is an active
Thunderstorm
thunderstorm
warning,
warning in
yes.
the greater Atlantic area
And
right now.
So bear with
a
us.
loud boom of thunder just went off.
Yes.
I will walk away and kind of get away from everybody here in this, and I'll Asmodeus,
She will bring order to everything.
grant me your blessing.
Give us a name.
I need your wisdom, please. Help me.
Well, the thing is, she's never really told me us. And yeah, make your roll.
Why did you call out to Ilmater?
What is it?
50.
Just 50?
50?
Yep.
500.
50?
You get a loud strike of loud thunder from outside the cavern from up above.
Didn't look like rain.
And you swear you saw a flash of red lightning, but there's no storm. And only you saw it. No one else saw any of this, and no one else heard this thunder either.
What do I take this as?
Can't come to the phone right now.
He's present but observant.
Should we complete this ritual? Would it help you or serve you?
There's not, you don't get another gleam. You with that roll, he's present.
Mm-hmm.
He's watching. He's not interfering.
What did she say exactly, this being talking about?
Well, just to complete this for her.
Oh, yeah, why?
Why did you call to Ilmater?
Everyone loves a red herring.
Sure.
It's we helping people's pain and suffering. It's a good way to get people in here.
How did
Walk back over to the group of everyone.
How did she say that she was going to bring about an end to this stuff?
Didn't. I mean,
So you're literally just doing all this off of blind faith.
What is this devil's name?
she was gonna bring our
Sorry,
parents
I
back.
meant
He-
Varus.
He said he
I meant Varus.
he said he didn't know even who this is.
She promised our parents. So
No, the
Parents.
what?
The person that you're
I
serving.
didn't hear.
The person that you're serving. You do not know.
Pay attention!
It's really hard with your hand on my balls.
Oh,
That could be
it's
much-
really hard for me too.
Well, you could also deal with this
Okay.
trident.
What's the question again? I'm a little flustered.
The name of the
She
person.
never gave him a
No,
name.
I don't know.
You just know.
She promised she could bring our parents back, and she was pretty powerful.
Okay.
Archdevil.
Yeah.
What do you mean powerful? How?
I mean, being able to, sort of control the moons is pretty powerful, right?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you call out to this being right now?
Sure.
Say, ask her if we can speak. We can speak to her.
I mean,
Hey, I'm gonna flick him in the nose. Be like, come on.
Are you
Focus.
here? Are you here? These people would like to talk to you.
I'm gonna poke him in the head. Be like, hello, is this thing on?
I'm gonna be copying the sigil on his back.
Okay.
The sigils.
Sure.
Good shit.
Roll me a perception check.
Nah, 9.
Yeah, you wait for a moment, him waiting, listening, wanting something to happen, but nothing.
Have you seen her?
Kinda, yeah.
What does she look like?
Kind of.
What does she look like?
Came in our dreams, so.
Well, what's a description?
Red
Like anything?
skin,
Yeah.
dark horns, ember eyes.
Yeah, wait, have you seen her too?
Just a second-hand account.
Oh, okay. Well, you're here to help.
I don't know you. You just tried to kill me.
I'm gonna
Why
squint
the
real hard.
fuck would I help you?
Yeah, I mean, for her. I mean, and I didn't need all of it, I just needed 2 of you, so.
Whoever her is, I don't even know who.
I will still make that deal, just one more now, I can echo.
Might be you if you don't shut up.
What do you guys think?
How do you know what the devil looks like?
Yeah, that's a little.
I told you.
Is
About
this
the
just
dream?
the same person you saw in your dream?
I mean, to be fair, that sort of description would fit a lot of people in the hells, but the moons thing and her description together seems a little on the nose. No?
Would you think that this would be a good thing or no?
She might be trying to take over for Asmodeus.
Oh, well then we fill in the hole. Is there a shovel around here?
I don't think any amount of dirt could ever fill this hole.
It looks pretty deep there.
Does the brand on his back have any resemblance to the one on mine?
Very loosely.
Loosely.
Yeah.
None
They're
of
not
you
the
know that he has a brand on his back. Just FYI. In your dreams, how long has she been coming to you? In your dreams.
7 years?
7 years.
I mean, they've put almost 100 people in this fucking hole. It's got to be a long time.
Oh, right, when your parents went missing. Did you put your parents in this fucking hole?
No. This is to bring them back.
What? I thought that was to bring this
Insight
skull
She
back.
said she would bring our parents back.
I
if
want an
we-
insight check
Yeah.
about the parents, because
Yeah.
something's not adding up with that. 14?
Yeah, you glean that he's being truthful. That the things that he's saying right now are fact.
Or at least he thinks they're
Yeah.
fact.
Right.
What do you guys think? I'm kind of
What is
curious.
it going to bring back to this realm? What is being brought by this ritual? Is it her, or is it a realm of sorts?
Her. It'll bring her here.
Insight check again?
Yeah.
That was a long pause, buddy.
I was gonna say, like, the fact that
Nat 20 for a 23?
Yes.
He's
He
being
believes
truthful?
it will bring her here.
Okay.
Bring her here right now.
Here, or you said archdevil.
A way to be corporeal on our plane.
From the hells?
I think so. Well, wherever she is.
You think she's currently an archdevil?
I
Or
think-
planning to be?
think so.
You are solely uninformed.
I was gonna say, you really don't know shit, do you?
Well, the hierarchy, I haven't really gotten into it, but I don't
There's
think...
only one hierarchy, and that is Asmodeus. He controls all.
Yeah, but the abyssal hierarchy is completely different, and so if you're, if...
So she's abyssal.
Kinda? Both?
All right, here, let's do this. I'm gonna grab the ropes and pull him over, like, probably about, like, to this lip right here. But, all right, huddle. I'll, like, try to call everybody over, like, just...
You drag him there,
Yes.
and then you all huddle somewhere else?
No.
Or huddle
Around
around
him,
him?
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Just
I'm
being
just gonna, I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
put, I'm gonna put a,
like trying to
hitting the worm.
Yeah.
Insert into the hole.
I'm just gonna
Little
put a
fuck.
foot on his, like, right between his shoulders right here. Be like, all right, guys, come here. So, options, insights, thoughts?
I don't know. I tried to reach out to Asmodeus, and he hasn't given me a direction. So
I
Do you
mean,
think maybe he would like the challenge?
I have no idea.
What time is it?
would be
It
like-
is pushing dark.
I was gonna say afternoon, like late
Yeah,
afternoon.
it's like you're still getting light from the sky, but it's those pinks, and it's turning to darker purples of the sun reflecting off the clouds.
And they said we're marching in the first thing in the morning.
From the city, yes.
How are you feeling, first of all? You took a couple of good hits.
I need ale. Or
Okay.
something.
Maybe that health potion that you got?
Yeah, can I use
Would be
that?
Can I
good.
use that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I add that to my inventory?
Well,
you're about to use it.
I mean, if you take it, you don't.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
take it,
Yeah.
but go ahead and roll. You all right? This is okay.
Oh fuck. We can. I can wait.
No, if you want to take it, go ahead. Yeah, there's just
It's just a what?
A prank
There's
potion?
other rolls. Or maybe there's.
One of them isn't.
What if there's
A hot
what if there's a tracker on it somehow? Like they know when it's been taken or been used.
yeah. Just tell me if you're going to take this potion or not.
I'll hold off for a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
Well, if we do end up calling this thing here, it might be good for you to have a little more oomph.
Yes.
How are you looking right now? You're not looking good, man. I'm just letting you know. You're bleeding from a couple different places. You're, you know.
Well, if you insist, I guess I will take it. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Okay. As you go to swallow this this potion, from the glass vial, these spindly arms pop out, 4 of them, and try to latch
Mimic?
itself to your face.
Fuck!
I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
They're booby trapped.
One of the little mimics that got away on the ship.
Or did on purpose.
18.
18, easy enough. You see as you see this, you pull it away, and these arms are coming out for you, and you see now the mouth where you were about to drink from has razor sharp teeth all down it now that have formed out of the glass.
What the fuck?
Oh shit!
And you're
Don't
holding
know.
it, and
Don't know.
it's trying to squirm.
Throw it in the hole.
Yeah, and you throw it at the hole, and it shatters through glass, but the inside is like visceral. It has organs pop out and stuff, and it falls down and screams. This was a baby mimic that
We got away. Yeah.
you rolled the 3 on the D4. You rolled 3 on the D4, and it was the last one you gave away. So it's the one that you gave to Gorb.
Z, are you trying to kill me?
I'm sorry.
Yes, what the
How was
fuck was
I
that?
to know?
Remember those little mimics that we fought in the bottom of the boat?
Yeah, the babies that got away.
Yeah.
I think that was one of them.
Good place to hide, actually. Fuck. You right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, just almost got face fucked by a bottle.
Do you have any that aren't gonna kill him if he tries to drink it?
I'll take the last one I have out and inspect it.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Oh shit. Was it just poke it with my rapier?
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you look at it. It looks just like the other ones, but you stick your finger inside, and nothing clamps down. Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Which one is that?
It's the normal.
Okay, normal.
It's fine. Why are you turning away? What if it does grab
I'm
your face?
nervous.
But what if you need help?
Nice. Yeah, you can roll 2d4 plus 4. Only one of them was a mimic.
Of course, the one you roll. At least you didn't try to drink it.
Yeah,
So-
fuck.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to
5.
Plus
this
4?
person.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta admit, I'm super curious, actually.
8 points of healing.
Cool.
Who,
What do we think, though?
if things are lining up, this person might be my mother.
What?
I told you this.
What?
She came to me in the dream and said,
I'm gonna
my child.
push down, but shut up.
And
Right. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know you meant literally.
no, I think literally.
Okay.
So this is.
Interesting.
Do you want to meet your mother, maybe?
She has. First off, I've never met her, except in dreams, apparently. She might be bullshitting me, just like she bullshit him about the parents coming back. I don't know.
Right.
And whoever she's keeping me away from, I don't know what that is either. So maybe we can get some answers if we bring her back, but we also might start something bad. If we do. I don't feel equipped to make this decision because I have a bias.
Well, let's put it to vote.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Lachlan's going to, with the foot still on Shadow's back, take a knee, and you're going to see him close his eyes, and in his head, he's going to say, "My lady, I've never tried this before, but could really use some advice right now on some potentially earth-shattering shit about whether or not I should throw this guy in this hole."
Isn't this the same person?
I don't know that.
We don't know that because
She
there
came to me-
was
that
Yeah,
one
yeah,
came to
yeah.
me. Yeah.
multiple presences. There, she could have just been there at the same time.
Yeah.
You're reaching out to.
I'm trying to reach out to
Illustrate.
my goddess, yeah.
Yeah. You go ahead and roll me a d100.
100. Let's see what happens. 53.
53.
What the fuck?
A little
With
higher
the
than you,
50s,
yeah.
bro. The
Almost.
gods are like.
You know, you didn't see what Kieran saw or
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah.
But you swear through the sky you see this red lightning bolt and then a loud crack of thunder.
In my head, I'll be like, I'm not sure what that means. I'll stand back and be like, well, do we want to vote? Or what do we think?
Why don't we flip a coin?
Yeah, I say yes.
No shit.
Never
Sherlock.
mind.
Of course you
I'll push down and be
want
like,
I mean,
You're
you
the
would-
100th.
You would be the one going
Yes.
into the hole.
Oh,
I change your answer
Well-
a little bit.
I mean that's what needs to be done.
Yeah, I don't think he gives a shit.
She might reward me for it. Maybe my sacrifice would mean something.
I say we flip a coin.
Well, I mean, should we just weigh the options, like pros and cons? Because, I mean,
We don't know
We have-
anything about anything, so.
that's what I'm saying. Like, well, we can't let this guy get away and live. Because he's
What? I mean, you guys can just let me live.
You're going to die either
You
way.
sacrificed 98 people.
And you brought your sister into this, too.
Good job.
Yes, your poor sister.
Yeah.
Who's
she,
dead?
she seemed actually kind of okay.
I mean, it was.
I don't
we were
care,
gonna get our
shut
parents
up.
back, so.
I'm going to kind of put my foot on his mouth like
Yeah.
this. Like, okay, all right, enough out of you.
Well, it's hard
So
to talk like this.
Well, we got to kill this guy either way. Because if we don't, he's going to get free somehow. He's going to probably accomplish this shit. And there's no way to, unless we stand guard over this shit for the rest of the day, our days, something might just end up falling in here. It's a big fucking hole.
Pros is that if we do throw him in there and nothing happens, nothing happens. The cons, if we throw him in there, the whole fucking world splits open and causes chaos and death, which I know some people would enjoy, but it is something we have to take into consideration that if we do this, it might fuck up everything.
I don't know if you guys have realized, but chaos is kind of where I thrive.
Yes.
Well,
That's
with
true.
your guys' chaos, yes. What if this is a competition?
He'll help me.
We could also consult a higher power.
I tried. All I got was thunder and lightning.
What color was yours?
Red.
I will try to reach out to the person, to Mother, who I have no idea whose name. I know she's gonna be biased, which is why I didn't want to reach out to her,
Oh,
but
well, I meant
might
some
be
of the
better
guys-
than nothing.
I meant some of the guys in the military, but that might
Oh.
know about more magic-y stuff than us.
You
but-
don't call them higher power.
Okay, higher
Yeah,
ranking.
That's not a higher power.
Well, they can,
Not
they
in that
currently-
sense.
definitely.
It's so grandiose
I say-
for them.
I say power as in like literal. They're
Can I-
more
can I
powerful
roll
than
a
we
D100?
are.
So,
Big whammies. 74.
Hey, way better than us.
You
Not enough, though.
As you're reaching out, you also see this flash
Thunder.
of lightning and thunder, but you get a slight whisper on the wind. Do it.
That's the whisper.
Do it.
Do it. Yes,
Oh,
That's
Well-
fantastic.
I kind of thought you'd say that. Obviously. Do it. Do it.
I got nothing but a whisper. That's a do it, which is kind of what I expected, since it's for her return to, or whatever. Oh, God.
look, I will take myself out of consideration for voting because I am not a magical man.
Why not?
I don't
It's
know.
your world as well.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Fuck it. Let's
have my
throw him
hand.
in and see what happens.
Might be fun.
All right, here, let's do this. Everybody take up a spot. We'll make like a square around this thing, the four of us. That way, if something does come up, we can be prepared at least if it's hostile. But if it looks bad, be ready to move.
Time to ride the lightning.
Actually, let's get close to the door. Then, wait, if we do need to move, we can all be together and get the fuck out,
What?
just in case.
Run from a god, I mean, that's...
I mean, there might be.
Devil?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd rather try to run than fight something we know we can't win. Unless you want to go.
Well, if it is my mother, I might have some sway.
The question is that?
Exactly.
This guy's going in the hole.
Exactly. I'm just saying, like, to escape it. But,
I'll,
but yeah,
I'll, I'll,
alright.
I'll stand in the front because if she sees me, maybe she'll. If
Okay.
it is her, she won't kill us immediately.
Okay, one before we throw him in, I have a question. Hey, Shadow.
Yeah.
I'll put my foot off his mouth a little bit.
Before we throw you in that glory hole over there, I do have a question.
Yep. Go. I mean, I guess I will answer.
Okay. Where did you find the material that I asked you for in the beginning?
Oh, the clothes.
Do
they're
not lie to me.
We sometimes just buy the things
Where'd you buy him from?
at the city.
Be
Thought I-
specific. What store?
I don't know the name of it. Just it was.
I put the
on a
trident
shop.
on his balls.
I think the real question that needs to be answered is: did you lead four green people that look like him to this hole?
I won't be mad, I promise.
I don't. No. I didn't.
Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check.
In on the balls. That's a dirty 20. What the fuck? Why am I rolling so good?
From his no, you glean he might not remember.
Oh, such a terrible person.
All right.
Did he have anything else on his persons?
No.
Like nothing?
No.
Gotcha.
I mean, they're basically
Rich.
hermits.
Well, it's been fun. I guess we'll find out what's at the bottom of the hole as they're picking them up.
Yeah.
Just talking.
I'm gonna kick him in the balls one more time before we drop him in.
Would you lay off the
necessary.
balls?
Say hey to your sister for me while you're down
Oh
there.
my god.
Absolutely.
And he, sort of accepting his fate.
Yeah. Sorry, Jack.
He doesn't scream down this hole.
That's surprising.
And
like
you
a
don't
champ.
you don't hear you don't hear a thud or anything. It's just this arcane burst that shoots out like when Echo fell down.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
And it splits the clouds that are left in the sky as the sun has almost faded at this point. It's getting dark and you can see stars start to glimmer.
Somebody might come to check that out, actually. That's a pretty big,
Well, they've done it 900 or 90 something times.
That's true. What if people are in on it?
So nothing happened.
And as you say that, and you're still looking up into the sky, you see the smallest moon start to go through the sky
That's
on
the
its
moon.
path.
Is that moving kind of quick, or is it just me?
It's the normal speed that it usually
okay.
moves.
The smaller one is the quicker one.
Yeah.
But it stops
That's not
directly
normal.
above.
Never done that before.
Okay.
I'm gonna be start slowly backing away to the door a little bit.
I'm gonna follow Lachlan.
No,
you said front. You
I
said
know.
front.
I'm standing right here.
Just looking up at the moon.
And then behind it, the medium moon starts to move through the sky
Guys.
and stops.
Shit.
I feel like we should get the fuck out of here.
I mean, where are we going to go? On the other moon?
Down the mountain, at least.
And filling the frame of now this hole, the largest moon. Never really leaving the horizon of the world, of its half-moon shape that is normally seen out on the horizon, moves into all full view up into the top of the sky behind the other two moons.
Michael's gonna slowly pull out the bull bow or the crossbow.
What are you going to
What,
do
are you
with that?
gonna fight the moons?
It makes me feel better. I don't know.
What did we just do? Azir?
Actually, Michael's gonna hide.
Yeah.
Lachlan's gonna
Roll a stealth check.
Okay, hiding from the moon. Okay.
The moon. Yeet. You don't see Lachlan at all. He's
Yeah.
going.
Now,
Lachlan!
where? Just go ahead and show me where you hide.
Oh fuck.
In the hollow
How
of this tree.
How tall are these trees?
They're bush size, maybe chest height would be the tallest one.
Lachlan is like in this bush.
Okay.
He's inside, and you see like if you are really good at perceiving, you see like this is all you see of him.
Can everyone else just go ahead and show me where you are in this space?
Bush.
Dead.
Yeah. No, it's not there.
Right there.
Okay.
Honestly, I am not that far from the hole.
Remember, this is all level 2, right?
Yeah, it's all
Just
level.
making sure. Yeah.
Actually, I might be in between these two trees. A little since it's
Okay.
level.
Okay, good to know. Gorb, you're good with that?
No, I'm actually not. I'm gonna be in between these two trees.
Okay.
Right
Yeah.
Let's take a step
You
back.
got and there's
I'm like right here with you.
there's almost this, ominous feeling.
Yes, the moons have stopped.
I would hope there would be.
But whereas there's always been a bit of noise in the world, almost a background static of the wind blowing, the birds making noises, the rustle of leaves, just a cacophony of noises that are non-existent now. It is deathly silent. And you can hear your heartbeat. You can hear your friends' hearts beating. They just get louder as the silence of everything breaks away. You see rocks around the hole, little pebbles start to float off the ground.
Rocks are floating.
I don't think we're going to war
I wasn't planning on it anyways.
tomorrow.
You hear from this tiny bush, like,
You all start to hear these little animal screeches, like bats, and the flutter of wings. And from inside where this cavern that you're in that reaches up to the sky, you see bats coming out for the night of their cave to start to fly out to feast. And as they do, they fly in under the moon and are frozen in place.
not floating, just
Stopped there, unable to move, as this flock of bats unknowingly gets stuck.
They're not moving. They're not floating or anything. They're just there.
They're just stuck now. A red beam of lightning shoots from under this well, or in this hole, straight up into the sky. It looks slower than lightning should. Still quick, but there's something off about it.
coming out of a fucking well.
It's usually one thing.
No shit.
Hold on.
like,
The bats are fried instantly and are just smoking in place as this lightning blasts through them. And the beam just keeps going up and up and up, breaking through what little clouds are left around this area. Climbing. You see the small moon now, almost unseen, looking like a crater in the giant moon that's above. A shimmer of red around it. And then a moment later, the medium moon, a shimmer of red around it. And a moment later, from the center of the massive moon. You just see this circumference of red expand out. You whisper, but it sounds like he's speaking a normal voice in your ears to everyone.
You're yelling.
Does it sound like that to me too? Like, am I talking?
When you talk, you hear it echo in your head.
But we can still hear each other?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you say that, and everyone can hear exactly, word for word.
Looks like the moons were just hit by lightning. Yes, yes it did.
The whale? The well?
Goddamn.
The hole?
Goddamn hole.
Oh.
Should we look inside
I'm
the
just
hole?
staring up, like boring a hole into the moon with my eyes.
The large moon starts to move.
Shit.
The medium starts to move. And the small starts to get bigger. And bigger.
Are they still red?
And no, the red, it was like a shimmer.
Oh, okay, like a little
Yeah,
a gleam.
yeah. Like a field encompassed.
Guys, the moon.
Guys, we might need to run.
From what? Where are we going to
I
go?
think the moon is getting closer.
Yes, it is. I can see it growing.
I agree with him. We're fucked either way.
Okay.
Well, it's been fun, y'all.
Well, if I see you guys in hell, I'll hold a good spot for you.
Make sure you have enough furniture.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I will.
Good.
Don't try to steal Asmodeus' fucking furniture.
Oh, it's not stealing. It's just
Relocating.
relocating.
You might actually have a good hookup in the hells. Yeah. Lachlan's gonna step up out of the bush, and he's gonna walk forward and take a look inside the hole.
You go to step into this the inner circle of these trees, and you go to put your foot in, and it is locked in place.
Oh.
Gorm, little help.
Yeah, I'll grab him and try to pull him back.
Make a strength check. Anyone, and with his help, you can do it at advantage.
His foot stays,
That-
but the body comes.
That's for you. I'll help you. You get advantage because I have a -1.
Wow.
11.
God damn.
That was bad.
You go to pull, and it feels like your knee is going to come out of his socket.
Ah, shit.
And as you do, you sort of let off, or you continue.
Oh, I let off.
Okay.
He starts to yell.
Fuck.
Why did you do that?
Curiosity.
What is wrong with you?
Might have to cut it off.
Is the wheel still, or the moon still?
It
sitting?
is slowly getting larger.
No, get me the fuck out of here. Come on. Everybody grab something.
You know there's an easy way for you to get out of places that you don't want
Yeah,
to be.
dude.
You've done this.
But have you done it for the day?
I don't think I've done it for the day.
Yeah, I don't think you have done it for the day.
Fuck.
Have you?
No, I have not today.
Then do it.
Do it. I mean, I don't know that would actually work. Like,
You can
realistic,
try.
like,
What, veil shift?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
fuck. All right, Gordon,
I mean,
give me one more pull, and if it doesn't work, I'll do that. Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna dislocate
Everybody-
your fucking knee.
Everybody.
Yeah. Strength saving or strength check.
I'm
I'll
gonna
grab
try to just
at
go
the knee to
as
kind
loose.
of keep it from.
Strength saving throw?
Or just a strength check.
check.
Okay.
Yeah.
21.
19.
Yeah. You guys are pulling, and you feel like the clothes, your pants are being ripped from inside your boot. As you're pulling the leg, you feel like your skin is being pulled off.
Dude.
As your leg is being.
Okay, stop. Fuck.
Just shift. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you veil shift?
Yeah.
All right. In this moment, when you shift...
I knew it! I knew I said I would do it!
I'm gonna see something. Shut up.
Yeah, your foot comes free. And you are... And you are easy enough for you to move around in this space. You see a bright red crimson glow from down beneath this hole, which was covered previously. And a massive glow and almost a beam of red light shooting up into the sky.
So I can move inside that space?
Yep.
All right. I'll just test it real quick with like...
Yep.
And then I'm gonna walk up and take a look inside the hole.
I just put my head in this oven.
Yeah.
As you do, you see a creature
Oh shit!
climbing its way from, it may be 100 yards down, climbing its way, grabbing on the sides. A dark red, leathery, winged beast climbing its way up this hole, quickly, clambering.
Like it's on the ethereal plane?
Yep.
Well, you guys can't hear it, but Lachlan's gonna kind of, and what does it look like? Like you just said, leathery red.
Red.
It's
looks
glowing.
It's not so much glowing. Well, sort of. Yeah. Its skin looks like fire.
It's a bullrog.
It looks like a bullrog.
Okay. Does it clock eyes on me?
No. It is
Too busy.
quickly. It's just
Just
trying
get
to
up
quickly
fast.
climb out of this hole. And you look past it, and
I was gonna
you
say-
see
Yeah.
other things also climbing.
Like the same thing or other things?
Other things, you see movement, and a dark red, just almost like an oven heat hits your face in this moment.
I just put my head in this oven.
Okay. When I look up at the moon, what do I see?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy.
It's the
Is a plane of hell residing on the moon?
Let's see.
Shit.
Perception.
Fine. Yeah, I mean, Kieran does. Yeah.
Yeah. 13.
13. You see it's this small moon is much closer now, still moving in sort of a direct path closer. You don't see much more than that. Not with that roll.
Okay. I'm going to do that and look back down, see that these things are coming. I'm going to immediately drop it after I get out.
Okay.
Yes,
I
I was
get
gonna
out.
say, are you fucking insane?
After I get out of the sphere area,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be like right here. But we're fucked.
I mean, just the.
No. There's a shit ton of things on my plane coming out of that fucking hole. One of them is like, it takes up the whole fucking space. It's got horns. It's got leathery skin. It looks like it's on fire. And there's all sorts of fucking other like hellish looking shit down there coming out behind it. Like there's no end to the sight of like what was coming out.
No.
But they were on the ethereal plane though, right?
Yep.
Well, I mean, if
You're unable to
portal-
look down the hole on this plane.
Yeah.
I mean, if they emerge on this plane, shouldn't they be stuck in place like those bats were?
Well,
Or maybe.
we don't know if it applies to them or not. I don't know. They might be fucking causing this or some shit to lure stuff in. I don't know. But
And the moon is still steadily coming closer.
Slowly but steadily, yes. It's not a rapid pace, but you can see it growing in size. A little by little, but you can definitely
look
tell
like
it's
it would-
moving towards you.
Fill up this space, or like it's bigger than that? If it were to come down.
You're
Completely.
unsure. Roll me. Let me get a history check from everyone real quick.
So what you were saying, Lachlan, that we opened a portal to the hells?
I don't fucking know, man. Like, looks like probably hundreds of thousands of things coming out of that fucking hole. 12.
History.
19.
10.
4.
Semau, the moon that is coming towards you, everyone knows its nickname. The lady.
The lady.
Yeah.
Many people talk about its origins. A lot of people debate whether it is a moon or a piece of a fallen god. And you know, some that try to obtain this information are met with dreams of someone corrupting their mind, and they believe that the bit of this god that it doesn't want people to know, or it's trying to mislead people who try to figure out what it is in their dreams. You guys all you remember those things.
Oh, here she comes.
Watch out.
Here she comes.
Watch out. She'll fucking ground us into the ground, actually.
So are we staying here or are we moving? Looks like I can't tell
To
you.
where? Where are we going to move?
Away from the potential impact or the potential demon slaughter.
Slaughter me.
How do you know?
I
Can
don't.
you be sure?
I cannot.
Oh. I'll pull out my crossbow again and be like, well, be ready. I can't tell you if they're going to come
These-
out of this.
But you
These
said,
ruins are accurate, right? We could get
Yep.
up there
Yep.
to watch.
coming
Everything
in
here is
onto
accurate.
your plane. Do you think there are some coming into this
Well,
one?
I can cross between planes.
Sure, other things can too.
Right.
And I'm not exclusive. It's
I
not
kind of
just
want to
me.
get onto that
But you
wall
tried to
right
go
there.
in there on
to
this plane and
watch.
we're
Yeah.
frozen.
Ian, could you help?
We're,
I'm gonna walk up to this wall
This
to kind of
right
get
here or here?
up there. Yeah,
Okay. That's a good idea, actually. I'm going to,
get a bit of a vantage point.
I'll
at the
come
very
here. I'm going to
least.
hide in this bush.
Okay.
Actually, this bush. I'll hide in this bush.
Okay.
I will move also to the little white block right here.
All right. And you'll walk around the circle.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not crossing through.
Don't think you have much of a choice there. You just stay in there, Kieran.
I'm going to hide in the bush and just kind of be like, pointing at the hole. And I'll alternately kind of be like,
I kind of wanted to study the moon to see if it changes shape at all.
Okay. Yeah. You roll me a perception check.
do better than me.
Because with the little lady stuff, I'm like, what does that mean? Perception. 15.
You do see some movement in it. Like bits of it breaking away.
Kind of like how a meteor would have pieces falling off as it enters the atmosphere, or in very decisive
Or
patterns.
like reshaping, maybe?
It looks like, there's no smoke trail. It doesn't look like it's burning on entry. And now that you're looking at it, it's not moving fast enough.
to
You
have
think?
it be.
It's and it hasn't broken the atmosphere yet. But it is. You see smaller pieces like floating away from it.
Can I get an assessment of the time it would take to reach here at what speed it's at?
Yeah. Roll me a.
Survival.
Yeah, actually, I would say survival check on that. Yeah.
Shit.
12?
12. Maybe a day.
A day. Oh, shit. It's going to be a moment till it gets here. It's not moving very fast.
And we have.
A day, maybe?
Oh.
I also see pieces of it coming off in very... It's not moving fast enough for it to be like from the natural forces as it enters the atmosphere. So it might be a lot smaller by the time it gets here.
Like God-sized?
What? I've never seen a god in real life. How would I know? Could be lady-sized. What could I know? Do we want to rest here until it gets here?
At the speed they were climbing and the distance they were when I looked at them, how long do I think we have until these things get out?
2-3 minutes.
Okay, so they're still pretty deep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what these things that are inside do or don't do, so to speak, but...
Or if they even show up on this plane. If they don't, then...
I'm going to assume that they can go back and forth like I can. Because
Why
if
would
not,
you assume that?
because then I won't get bit in the ass, literally.
Know what happens when you assume things.
I'd rather assume these
Makes
things.
an ass out of you and me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get bit in the ass. Yeah, Lachlan's gonna keep training, especially because he said that it's gonna be a while. I am trained on this hole. If anything even looks like it's coming, a fly comes out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, a minute goes by, 2 minutes go by, 3 minutes go by, 4 minutes go by.
Fuck.
Half a bat falls in front of you guys.
Fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna cast Misty Sight to see what I see.
Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna see my eyes just kind of glow the golden color that they normally are, just glow like.
This lets you see into the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're not in the ethereal plane.
No,
you
I can
get to
just
look
see.
into it.
I can just see inside. Yeah.
There, in times you have been afraid. In this moment, you have never felt fear like this before. It's like you're standing in a party in hell. You are surrounded by a cacophony of different beings, some elongated, long, towering figures with spines, like a porcupine down the middle of its spine. Other fat, grotesque, slug-like creatures, just pulling themselves by arms with the rest of their body dragging behind them, leaving a trail of blood as they move. Larger, winged, hulking, muscular figures flying in and out of this hole and out of this cavern. It's 20, 30, 40 fly away. There's some climbing the walls here as you look around now. There's some walking out now and just reaching up and climbing and pushing themselves up and dusting themselves off and walking through these ruins. And as you look at these ruins now, this is a castle. built into the inside of this. You've been looking this way before, and as you take a look around, looking into the ethereal plane, those are not ruins. A full castle stands there. And a couple of more figures get up and dust themselves off and walk and open the door to this castle. As they walk in, and you see beyond, inside this castle, someone sitting on a throne. Just a large figure with molten eyes sitting on a throne.
Female?
No, male.
You two, I guess, will see Lachlan kind of stand up, look past you into this doorway. I want to get a little bit closer to see if I can get some identifying traits about this one that's on the throne.
Yeah. You have heard Kieran talk of Asmodeus. This might be him. It seems like it could be.
I'll say out loud as I'm looking at this figure, like, this. You go, what does Asmodeus look like?
Are you talking to me?
I'm just saying it out loud. Sure.
How long does your Misty sight or this sight last?
Concentration.
Concentration
Yes.
up to
Up to a minute.
1 minute.
Up to a minute.
Yeah, it's pushing on a minute now.
Would,
Hey, Kieran,
What?
what does Asmodeus look like? Or do you know?
Oh, kind of like me. Except a little less handsome.
Is this like kind of what he looks like? Can you be more descriptive? Like,
Yeah, red skin, molten eyes. He's got wings, horns, forked tongue, and all around good-looking guy.
does he
Like
have
me.
this guy wins?
Yeah.
Say that.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Now, and your vision goes back to seeing your friends around you now. Completely clear surroundings.
What do you want to know? What
I think we fucked up.
What do you
the
mean?
great one looks like?
I think we just set a horde of demons free on my home plane.
What?
We're not here in this plane, but in my plane, we're completely surrounded right now by all manner of foul, demon-like creatures.
Well, watch your tongue. We are kind of derived from them, and
Okay, but they shouldn't be on my home plane, though.
Wait, why'd you ask about Asmodeus? Was he in there?
I don't know.
Did you see him?
I saw something.
Could you be able to sense if he was here or on
Well,
the?
he's not here.
Well, yes,
Well, yeah,
but
he's
the
not here. otherwise
ethereal
he would-
plane is like an overlay on ours, isn't it? Of some sort. That's why you can
What I
go
know-
into it.
Would I know the history of the theory?
Roll me an insight check.
Not good. 9.
Yeah. There's a moment that you think, why would they go to the ethereal plane? You can't really grasp why they would.
I don't know, maybe because it's closer than the hills to this world?
Like maybe it's a step into the material.
I don't know,
It's
maybe.
Operating from the in-between kind of deal.
Yeah.
Does Asmodeus have a female that he's close with or that he has in power underneath serving him?
I mean, I don't know his love life.
maybe not love life, but like a lieutenant or a captain underneath his like general.
Yeah,
His armies are vast.
he does. It is me.
A female. Unless you're hiding something from us.
I forgot the first part of the thing.
Yeah. Is there like a lady general underneath his?
Yeah, Azir. Oh no, sorry.
In the hells.
I'm switching my campaigns up, sorry.
In the hells, does he have a female underneath him that's high up?
Oh, I have no idea.
Could you reach out to him and ask?
What if he has a female that's trying to double cross him? That's working with him, but might be trying to undermine him.
I don't know. If you say you just saw him inside, then maybe he wanted this to happen.
I think we need to wait until this moon comes, and we might get some more answers.
You say he's inside on the ethereal plane.
The
in here.
ruins.
How far away are we from this throne?
Looking at how these ruins are here, things aren't lining up.
It's a whole different structure.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd be probably looking like a wall or something like that.
Yeah, where you were looking, there's no door here where you were looking where they walked into.
Okay.
There's, the ruins of a wall. And this has an undercut area, and through the door was just straight.
Gotcha.
It was flat.
Okay. I'll kind of like feel to see if there's like a hidden room or anything like that, but I'll talk to Billy. Well, where I saw what might be him was like this way, and I'll just keep looking for like a way to open it maybe, or if there is an opening at all.
Yeah, there's it. Sorry, I gotta sneeze.
Get it out.
All right. Things don't line up here exactly, and there's nothing hidden. You don't find any like secret passages or anything in this space.
So were any of the ones that came out that dusted themselves off that looked like they might be a little higher up, did any of them look female?
One.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
One, maybe. Could have been.
What they look like?
Just looked like a tiefling, like creature, but
Nothing like
no.
super like obvious or anything crazy
You had
looking.
to estimate it about where was he at? Did you see him?
Well, it was further down through here, but the layout's different than it was on my plane. Like this was a whole castle, fortress almost, it looked like from where I could see. And that's just what I saw. I was a little distracted by all the horror.
Is there a way I could get to, like, if he tells me like 100 feet that way? Is there a way that I could get to that position?
It looks like this thing built in. This is coming out the side of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like where he would point it out would be deep in the mountain.
Okay.
You don't think you'd be able to get to where he was at, how far away he was actually sitting.
Start chiseling.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to the circle and throw a pebble into the circle area to see if it's still doing the thing.
Yeah, when you throw it in, it
That
stops.
it stops. Okay.
What do you think it means?
It doesn't make sense. Whoever she is wants to bring order to the chaos, an archdevil. And you're saying you saw Asmodeus and a bunch of his subjects in the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
And whatever that is, I'm guessing it's probably her. Maybe.
Is this beam thing maybe pulling the moon down? Because you said the bats fell down, right?
No.
Half of one that
That was stuck
got
in
stuck
there.
in it it finally
Its other half is
Came
still in
out.
there.
its body fell that wasn't stuck in.
Yeah, its other half, like it got split in half. The other half
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
I think we would wait until it gets here
Well,
to understand more.
if we do stay, then we're gonna be late. Ship down.
Or what, the end of the world?
Well, we might be stuck here if we don't go with the ship.
Well, the ship,
Remember,
we're
I-
here. This is where we're fighting the war. We're not getting back on a ship.
Right, I
Oh,
have
well,
the
with
thing.
the march, sorry,
I have
with the march.
the airship. Remember, we can get back without the
Right.
military.
That's true. I forgot. We haven't used it yet. Shit. Should we use it to go check on this moon?
It's coming here. Why would we?
I really don't feel safe here. We're literally surrounded on one plane over, so
Then
to
don't
speak.
go into that plane until we're gone. They can't affect you here, as
Right
far as we
now,
know.
but they're
And even
close.
then, if it is Asmodeus, you have one of his most loyal subjects here, like General,
The most.
huh?
The most.
The most, yes. Sorry. It gives us favor at the very least.
Do I feel safe here right now?
Safe feels relative
Yeah.
to you here. What is safe anymore?
Yeah. You'll see Lachlan kind of sweating a little bit.
Do I feel a presence at all?
You, after Lachlan, talking about these things, yeah, maybe, yeah. I mean, you're not, locked into a direction or a person or anything, but you feel something.
This was all just some elaborate plan by Asmodeus posing as.
Yeah, maybe, could be.
To-
he likes to play tricks like that sometimes.
But why would he be my mother?
Oh,
It just
no, I don't
seems-
think he's doing that.
But if that's true, it correlates, right?
I mean, he
Somehow.
could. That'd be
Why
a
would
pretty
he
good
not?
trick.
Why would he not let you know about this?
It's
Well,
also
he works in mysterious ways.
Say we set up camp here. There was like a living space that
Yeah,
they
there's
had.
a whole living space that you guys came through after opening the door and then walking out into this back area over here. It's sort of
Did you put
built
opening the
onto
door
side.
in quotations? We literally opened it and went inside.
Also, due to timing, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to make it back to the city in time, regardless.
Well, it took us, what, half a day?
Half
Get
a
up
day?
here?
Yes.
So I guess we could.
Yeah, we could, but I guess, do we want to stay here and see what happens, or do we want to go?
I'd rather see the consequences of what we've just done. I don't
Maybe,
know if we'll be
take a-
suffering them.
Take a rest here for the night. It's getting pretty dark.
Gorb definitely needs rest.
Yes.
I'm tired and bleeding in some areas.
All right, I'll take first watch. I can't sleep right now.
Take second.
I actually feel quite cozy for some reason, but it's like a warm, tingly feeling.
That?
No,
I thought you always felt warm.
yes, but it's like a little more on it or something.
I'm gonna like touch his skin and see if it singes me from. Is it normal or not?
It's pretty normal.
Okay.
Normal
You don't
heat.
feel any different.
That might be enough.
I will talk with you.
Sounds good. Kenan and I will cuddle, and you will take first watch.
Why are you cold?
I am indifferent. I feel fine. I'm bleeding out of my ass.
Oh, I don't know if I want to cuddle with you.
I will be Big Spoon.
All right, you guys get some rest. So I guess we'll set up in this little area. Lachlan will
What
be...
time actually is it?
It's about 6 p.m. The sun is just set. So maybe like 6:37.
Okay. Well, let's get a fire going and.
We did that whenever we came in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
they-
still
they
a
made
fire
fire.
burning.
Oh, okay. That's
Echo and
right.
Shadow
Gotcha.
did.
Yeah.
If you guys want to lay down and start making some food, I'm going to look around and see if I can find any notes, maybe something else to help us understand this.
Yeah, what kind of food they got in here?
Well, as you guys settle down, that's where we're gonna go and take our break.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then we will get back to this in a moment. And yeah, see what's happening. We'll be back in just a moment. We're gonna take a break. See you back.
All right.
Lachlan is freaking out.
Yeah, no shit.
He is.
Did somebody take some acid?
He was
I think
almost
if
about to cry.
anyone saw what Lachlan saw, they would also be freaking out a little, aside from Kieran.
All right, welcome back. We are snacked up and bathroom breaked out. So,
Go piss, girl.
let's get back into it. Hey, you guys are settling in for a rest here. Yeah, easy enough. You guys, there's. I don't have a bed, but there is a bed in this room here. Tables and chairs. There's a couple things of food. Some dried meats that you find in the cupboard. Some flour. Different cooking ingredients are here. No made meals that are saved anywhere. No like ice box, refrigerator type thing. So, some fruits. Different fruits, yeah.
Snack before sleeping.
I'm gonna try to look around, see if there's any parchments, a journal, anything that can help.
Yeah,
Figure out what's going on.
when you searched before and found those papers, that was like the
extent of it.
yeah that was about what you got out of here when you searched before.
Lachlan just looks incredibly frustrated and like on edge the entire time.
Why you look so tense?
Just imagine what those things are doing to my home plane. Now they're closer to this one. Don't think that they're here to do anything good.
While they were busying, I probably slunk back outside just to stare at the moon.
Yeah.
That's coming. Because it's like fucking mind blowing.
Yeah, it is slowly getting larger.
I get my bedroll that I carry and my equipment lay out and kind of try to regain some of my health.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you can. You're doing watch first. You want to give me a perception check for this first two. How long are you gonna watch for? 2 hours?
2 each.
Well, I want him to get a full rest, so.
It would be a forest.
Okay. 17.
Yeah. It's still that it's still eerie, but that silence that was here before starts to dissipate. You start to hear the light fuzz of the world again. It seems louder now, but maybe that's because it wasn't there and you forgot, that the noise that is always constantly around you.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would do like a patrol, so I'd come out and do like a circle around the circle and like kind of look up at the moon and see if I can, glean anything from it and then I'd probably pray really hard to my goddess and be like, Mistress, please tell me that this is you, and if it's not, I think that this plane world guidance very soon. Send me some kind of sign or that you hear me or will help.
Roll a D100.
You'd see a Zir passed out right between those trees. On your patrol.
42.
Meaning of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's it's sort of hard to concentrate right now. You reach out, but maybe they're busy.
I'll just, well, nobody can see it, but
Got a lot of shit going on.
yeah. Lachlan will just look a little more downtrodden then with you whenever I wake you up to take over.
Yeah, and watch goes by. Nothing else really happens. Yeah.
Okay. when I wake you up, I'll just be like, hey,
Yes.
you're up. And
Alright.
you're just gonna see him. He's not gonna answer you. You're just gonna see him go over to this bush again, and you're gonna see him just kind of like go into it and just disappear.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes, I suppose.
And I'll probably do the same thing, like rove around the ruins and the whole circle and stuff.
Okay.
Furiously taking notes and whatnot. That's a nat 20 for 23 perception.
Yeah. As your watch goes on, and this, the noise of the world has come back. You just sort of watching up at the moon. Still not breaking the atmosphere yet. But you see now these pieces that are like these small little bits that have been broken off, and they look small to you, but they may be the size of like a house.
Mm-hmm.
They're very tiny, but you get the glint of the sun off them. That's how you see them sort of breaking off. You swear you see an arm come out and then come back in. It was just it looked about the same color.
Okay.
And really, there's no color difference. Really, it's just still
Refracting light.
Yeah.
And is that everything I see for the watch?
Yeah. You see. Looking up, you see. Oh, there's a couple birds stuck up there, also. Yeah, and about it.
Begrudgingly, because he wishes he could stay up all night, he's gonna go to Kieran and wake up.
What?
Are you going to take a watch next?
What am I watching for?
Intruders?
What?
We're in a random ruins in the mountain. We have to have watch. Just in case.
Never done a watch before in my life.
Stay up for 2 hours and then you wake up Gorb afterwards.
I was kind of sleeping already, but...
We'll get 2 more after.
Yeah, cool.
I've never done a watch either, but it just does seem smart. Unless you have some sort of thing up your sleeve that can watch for you.
What do you suggest that I watch?
Surroundings? The moon that's steadily hurtling towards us. Oh, I saw an arm come out of that thing.
What?
Briefly. As it was falling. So yeah, that might be a good thing to keep an eye on.
Okay, how long do I...
2 hours.
2 hours?
Yes. And then you wake up Gorb and go back to sleep for 2 hours.
As they're talking, they hear Gorb sleep talking going,
Isabella.
Okay, fine, I'll go look at the moon for 2 hours.
If you don't want to just stare in one place, I did a rove of the place.
Now I have to walk too?
You don't have to.
Right, I'll go look at the moon. You lay down.
Right.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Gonna be an 8.
Yeah,
First watch.
I'm watching.
never doing a watch before, you sort of just...
There's the moon, that the bush is still on the same place.
Yep. And then you sort of just sit out there, waiting. And about 2 hours goes by.
I'll read in my book.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing happens, not much going on.
Oh yeah, now did Azir say wake up Gorb next? That's... Can't remember.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, Azir.
Yes.
Who am I supposed to wake up next?
Hope.
Okay. Alright, sorry, go back to sleep.
Okay.
Hey Gorb.
Asparagus people.
Asparagus people? What is asparagus?
Yes.
It's your turn to take a watch.
There's nothing to watch.
I know that's the same thing that I said. I don't know what. I mean, you don't have to. But-
Well, somebody's got to do it, I assume.
And I just wanted to say, you know, we didn't find your people here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but at least we're closer.
What an icebreaker, I must say. I'm half asleep.
At least,
Go to sleep. I appreciate it.
okay.
We'll talk after.
So like Gorb is like trying to wake up a little bit. He's still kind of sore from the fight below. He kind of like walks around, stumbles a little bit, and then he goes outside. And like the thought crosses his mind of why isn't there like extreme disruption throughout the entirety of Elliford? Because if these moons were stacked upon each other and one is getting closer and closer, so like he goes and tries to listen to see if like he can like make out anything from the town that's like sounds like chaos or anything.
You could go outside instead of back into this area. Go out the door that you guys came in before. And yeah, go roll me a perception check.
It's almost good and then rolled back.
Oh.
8. No
Hey.
perception. 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, trying to listen out because you think there should like this. Everyone's got to see this, right? So it's got to be weird. You remember you're about 6 hours or like 7 hours away from the town. It's a little too far away to glean anything from it. And it's dark now. You do see light from the town. You're a bit more elevated now and looking out through these trees off in the distance. The town still has lights. Can't really, it's too far away to see anything. And then, you see a deer wander by. A couple deer look at you. They stop and look. Going.
I take a look at the moon, just kind of ponder and gaze.
Yeah. You see now that you're outside and not surrounded by this cavernous, almost like the inside of a volcano almost that y'all were in. The large moon has retaken its place, and the medium one is in orbit still. Looks like in its normal fashion.
But the small one is still coming closer and closer.
Yeah. Still straight above the cavern that you guys were in. Just straight above it. Slowly. And the only reason you know it's getting closer is it's been in this same spot, and just, ever so slightly you see the outsides taking up more space, giving you the sense that it's getting closer.
Okay. After doing his little investigation, he just walks back inside and kind of just like snoops around the cavern. Not really necessarily looking for anything, but just kind of like there's obviously no animals or adversaries like trying to.
You see the odd mouse every now and then.
Yeah.
Running in and out of a hole. There's furniture and stuff, old broken things just that used to be here that nobody uses. Yeah.
Okay.
And your watch goes by,
Uneventful.
yeah, 2 hours. Everyone gets a long rest.
Thank fuck.
Or not.
How dare you give them long rest? No. Jesus.
I'll immediately wake up whenever people start to stir and run out to the moon. See how much closer it is.
Yeah, it looks slightly larger, but still out in space.
So by a day, like 24 hours. So by this evening, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Move any faster? Well, it looks like it won't be here for another day. Well, by tonight. Yet. Oh, I'm not sure what we can really do around here. Lachlan, you still in that bush?
You're just gonna hear a. Yeah.
You alright?
Not really.
Making your plane their home, I don't think they'll destroy it like you think.
It's not necessarily the place, it's the other beings and things like that.
Well, if they're anything like you, they can fend for themselves.
Such a sudden thing, and they might not even have the chance. Plus, if it's, really is who we think it is, they might not even stand a chance even if they mount a defense.
It could also be a trick on your mind as well. Might not even exist. Because none of this is adding up. Where's the abyssal come in? Is this the abyssal part? Because Asmodeus is infernal.
Until proven otherwise, I'm going to assume the worst.
I mean, fair.
Kind of
But
better to
hiding in a bush is not going to help.
not hiding. I'm just sulking.
Sulking? Hidden within a bush, yes.
Okay, well, I don't know if there anything might pop out.
Right, yes.
We don't know this place.
You're
I'm
right.
still sleeping, by the way.
Probably give you another hour before I kick your boot. Like, get in, wake up. Well,
To watch something again, or what?
Well, it's morning.
Okay. I feel like I didn't sleep as much as I usually do.
Probably not, because you didn't. Would make sense. I gave you an extra hour though, so make up for the 2 you lost.
Thanks.
Technically, you could probably go back to sleep, because there's nothing to do around here until evening.
So we're just going to sit around here for the whole day until what?
You
This
have any
thing
other
comes in.
plans?
Just asking. Gorm, how are you feeling?
I feel way better. I'm more concerned with the military coming and searching for us. Do you think they would?
If they do, they're going to find the moon hurtling towards the planet and have much bigger worries on their minds.
I mean, it's a possibility. They do. There are specific people that look for people that go AWOL. So, I don't know who it would be, but
Well,
They get turned into a wall.
what?
You said a wall, like a wall.
like guys that desert.
What kind of dessert?
Oh, you mean people who run away?
Deserters.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes
There you go.
sense. Not
Her dessert?
Those who eat dessert.
Yes.
Deserters.
I mean,
I am happy to be a deserter. Well, the moon does look like it has gotten a little bigger.
Slightly bigger, but also pieces of it have broken away.
Is it looking more humanoid now?
It is looking like an odd shape, like not the shape it used to be in.
Like a
A
cocoon?
circle.
Almost like a cocoon.
A cocoon.
Hey, the moon looks weird to you guys too, right?
It looks like
It's
A cocoon?
shapy.
that's the word.
I was going to say
I
one
assume there's a butterfly inside.
What?
You can see these lines on it, some going this way and some going this way.
Like, is it like a symbol or just kind of
No.
Is it
a
like-
pattern etched into it?
A
Are they
pattern.
like wing pattern?
Almost.
Hey,
Mothra.
hey, Ziri, does
Yes.
this look like wings to you? Like Karen has?
Do they look more like devilish wings or like butterfly?
The lines
Feather wings.
Or
look
feather,
like
yeah.
the lines look like they would be in like the bones of a dragon's wings
Okay.
type, you know, like how they're spaced out and how they would wrap. But you're just getting the shadow of it as the sun casts the shadow of these lines on the stone.
The moon.
Yeah, on the moon.
I don't know. What do you think?
It's almost.
Sons of mine, I can't see shit.
I've only heard of them in stories, but almost dragon-like. I suppose. I mean, your wings sort of would look like how they depict dragon wings, but
There are dragon gods in this world, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragons are pretty rare though. I mean, but
What we know of
your
any dragon?
conversation with Echo and Shadow, they're a little less rare here.
What do we know of dragon gods?
I mean, you would think dragons are pretty powerful, but you don't know of. No one really worships the dragon gods.
What are you doing today?
Fuck all until this thing gets closer, I guess, or lands. I don't know. It's definitely not moving the speed like a regular shooting star would. Probably would have landed already. Any ideas? Should we go back to the city for a while and come back, or should we stay out here?
That's the thing. If we go back to the city, we'll be put right back into the ranks, right?
well, they already left this morning.
They
We're
were
supposed to
to march
leave
at
at
first light, right?
yeah.
It was
first
a nice
thing.
boat ride. I had fun. It was great. We had some laughs
Well, we haven't finished our objective.
with the military. I mean, though I'm
Oh
done
yes,
with
with
it.
the yes.
Yes.
So
But they have a presence in the city, so if we go, they might have put I don't know, some kind of bulletin out like, hey, these guys, be on the
Died.
lookout because they deserted and whatever, so we might not need to show our faces there unless we're hidden somehow.
Could there be a possibility that they did not march because of the moon also?
I mean, there's always a
it is
possibility,
possible.
but I don't see how that would
Maybe-
keep them from
We
avoiding
can
the
tell
war.
them we were abducted by
We were.
these. Yes, exactly.
True.
We
but-
were abducted by two fucking psychopaths who tried to sacrifice us.
I mean, but can we prove it though?
Yes, we could bring someone here
Yes,
if they
bring
ask.
them here. If they really want to know, we can show them all of this. And also the moon hurtling, and
Like-
we can say that they were successful in their ritual, just not in the way that they imagined.
We could, but I mean,
They both fell in the hole after dying.
so do we want to go into the city?
I mean, it's better than shitting the day away here, I suppose, but what are we gonna do in the city? It's a half day there, we'd have to spend like an hour, then come back for another half day travel.
I don't want to go to war necessarily, but that's just me.
Well, then we can just hide out here and
Yes.
have a nice, relaxed day.
Wait and see if this whole changes whenever the
Moon?
cocoon
A cocoon.
Kamoon.
fall. Yeah.
Kamoon.
Whenever
Cocoa
it
melon.
gets
I like that one.
Kamoon.
Can
So
I?
is it going to fall into the hole?
It looks.
It's a pretty big thing, and that hole is 10 feet wide.
It's
Yeah,
slowly getting smaller.
It would be like sucking a golf ball through a garden hose.
Right.
What is a golf ball and what is a garden hose?
I really shouldn't
I
message
read it
her.
in a book in one of the Kaylee's books she gave me before we shipped over.
Very imaginative.
I really should sending stone her.
Huh?
What?
Sending stone her?
No, he had me thinking about an
You have
ex-girlfriend.
Karen's mom on Sending Stone.
No, he had me thinking of an ex-girlfriend.
What?
With that comment. No.
Simmer down.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
What's that?
Nobody move.
Is it
Echo! Echo, Shadow, open up!
is
I'm
there,
going to message, what the hell are you saying?
Don't fucking move. Nobody is here. Nobody is home. Do not say a word. Don't say anything.
is there another doorway out besides the main one?
No, it's just that one in.
Is there
And I mean, there's also there's that entrance in, and then there's out up into the sky, up
The skylight?
the in the
But nobody can move in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it doesn't fill that entire space.
But it's way high up and you gotta
And
climb.
it's
Yeah, you got
invisible.
it's
Yeah. All right. I'll lean into Gore. and be like, get this guy down. He might know something that.
Or I'm going to alter self into Echo, and I have the actor feat, so I can perfectly mimic her voice.
alright.
And I'm going to go to the door, and I'm going to.
Echo, your horses! They ran down to my house.
Oh my god!
Ooh, I'm gonna.
Too loud. Too early. What do you want?
I don't think you and Shadow tied up your horses. I found them outside my house this morning.
Oh, yeah, must have slipped our minds. Sorry. Did you bring them with you?
Yeah. And you look past, and there's the two horses and the cart.
Who is this? What do they look like?
This is a half-elf human, or no, half-elf male. Sorry. And
Elf human.
I mean, it gotta be half of something.
my brain's not working. Okay. Yeah, maybe like mid-30s.
Okay. How tired do the horses look? Like, if they ran during the night and then were just immediately brought up here.
They don't look that tired.
Okay.
No.
So they probably ran off during the fight that we were having. I'll go out and start leading the horses in, and thank you. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Just some crazy things happening around here. So
Are we still
Must
on
have
for dinner
spooked.
tonight?
yes. I'm sorry. Shadow's been doing some weird things. Can you remind me where we're doing dinner?
At my house?
Okay, just making sure.
You okay?
Shadow is acting strange, and I've had to deal with it all night. I haven't had any sleep. I'm sorry.
Well, can I have a glass of water?
Just behind the door or something. Just.
I don't think
It
we
took a lot to
have-
get your horses, and I mean, you know, I'm a little thirsty.
I think I would have a canteen on me, probably.
Okay.
So I'll give it to him.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, thank you. Well, what you got going on today?
Probably going back into town again.
Oh, really? What for?
Some clothing Shadow got wasn't up to his standards, so he wants to take it back and make the shopkeeper feel bad. You know, the
Roll me a deception check.
okie. It's one of my highest, so. Ooh, 21.
Yeah, you roll a natural 1. Okay. Yeah. Well, hey, when you go, I guess maybe bring back. I don't know. Is Shadow gonna eat with us, or is it just me and you?
It might just be me. He's been a little
Okay.
on edge lately.
Cool. All right.
He looks pleased about that.
Yeah.
Do you want me? You want me to bring something to dinner?
Well, if
From
if
town?
you're going into town, I mean, might be nice.
What do you want? Wine?
Yeah, wine. Yeah, wine would be great.
Jatol. Wine.
Sure. Yeah.
We had some yesterday. It was decent.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, some weird people were in town. Anyway, I'll see you tonight.
Okay.
And probably not Shadow, but I'm sure he says hello.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. Here's your canteen.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Tonight. All right. And he starts to walk away.
And I'll tie up the horses somewhere where it looks like they could be tied up.
Hey, do those birds look weird to you? They're just floating there, like stuck.
Huh.
You look up, maybe they're really far off, but you see just some birds.
Can I see the moon coming from where we're at? Like from the angle we're at?
It's still, the moon it's still up there. Yeah.
Okay, but it's still like moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's strange. Huh.
I wonder, were there...
Maybe that's why the horses ran, because that's weird.
They ran because the birds are just
well,
floating?
no, just the wildlife in general.
Oh,
That's
okay.
weird. They're acting weird.
Yeah, they're just not moving. Huh.
Maybe I fired off a spell or something that fucked it all up. I'll look into it. Thanks for pointing it out.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you later.
See ya. And I'll tie the horses up, go back inside.
Okay.
You think he knows something?
No, he's dumb as rocks.
We have to kill him.
He just wanted to
I
have
said
dinner with.
yeah, and you said no.
I thought you meant right now. No, we have to stalk him now, and then we'll.
Yeah, I would wait to go inside for a minute after seeing him go
Mhm.
before I came in.
So how far do you think he lives up here nearby? He seems pretty chill.
Close enough for the horses to run.
Right.
We.
Wait, horses can run for a hot minute though.
True, but he was on foot.
True. Well, he could have ridden one of the horses and just let it.
But he's on foot now.
Okay.
Did we pass anything else on the way up here? We did, right?
No, just you guys went through the woods, down a path that slowly started to be less and less traveled. Yeah, some of it had been traveled, and there were some split-offs, things that went different directions, but...
Actually, a good job, by the way, but kind of...
Thank you. I didn't know I could do such a good voice. I think I did it with Shadow too.
pretty
I
spot
wonder if that's
on.
another thing that I can do now.
What did our
He
visitor ask?
really wanted dinner with her. That was a little
Yeah,
creepy.
you going to that, or
No.
what?
I mean, you know where to go even if you
Yes,
want to.
well, I mean, it is free food.
And we can
No.
send you into the city for supplies.
As Echo, I don't think my thing lasts that long.
You could phase in and out.
It is a spell that takes up slots, so I have to recast it. This only lasts for an hour, so it was kind of a spur of the moment thing because someone's knocking on the fucking door. They'll find out after we've left that Echo is no longer with us.
Here.
Yes.
You were talking about the birds as well.
Yes, but didn't seem to faze him too
What about
much.
the moon?
He didn't say anything about it. I was about to bring it up, but then I thought
that's very
that would be
strange.
a
It's
little
big
too much.
fucking moon in the.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You think that he could not see it? Or?
Maybe there's shell shock from it? Possibly
Maybe
from the
there's
war?
some sort of magic on it where only the people who are present for the ritual were able to see what's happening. Maybe. Possibly. But he could see the birds, so.
That would explain why last night on watch I couldn't hear. Well, it is kind of far, but there was no commotion in the city, no craziness, no lights off. Strange.
It seems decidedly less chaos than I would have expected.
Should I follow him?
If you so desire, I don't see why.
Yeah, follow him for a bit.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, I can manage on. I can manage to
I
follow
can-
him for a little while, I guess.
Go as Echo, and if you get found or something, I'll be like, oh, hi. Was falling back to your house. Because I really want to have dinner with you now. Or something. I don't know.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, you could follow him without him seeing you.
Yes, in your veil shift. But,
I don't know.
right, he doesn't want to do that right now.
Hell no.
You're just gonna see his eye twitch a little bit, like, nope.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
No.
What do you mean?
No, we're not doing that here.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that here.
Right. Well, maybe you could
You know
talk to Asmodeus on Kieran's behalf. Maybe you could get some answers.
Right, if he actually is there. Wait, could you send me?
No.
No, it doesn't
No?
work like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Goodness.
No, I don't think I'll follow him. It might. Shit, he can go all the way back to the city. I'm not going all the way down there.
I'll probably stay in the Echo form for the full hour just in case he comes back or something.
Okay.
Just be skeptical.
Well, we know that if we stay here, there will be some obstacles, at the very least.
Like what?
Like that guy coming
Yeah.
back at dinner time asking where Echo has been. Do I have to go to dinner? Because we have to be here
No.
tonight.
No, you don't have to go.
We can just
I
kill
might have to
him.
go to dinner.
Or just not answer the door next time.
But it's just a guy.
He said dinner was at his place.
Yeah.
Yes,
so,
so
he'll
I
probably
could go
wait
there.
for a while. Where are you gonna
No,
go? You don't know
no,
where to
just
go.
don't show up.
Yeah, you don't even know where to go. If he shows up again.
Yeah, how
He's
would
in-
exactly? How would
Yeah.
you even know where to?
Yeah, exactly. You
But
wouldn't know where to go.
there's this thing, it's called tracking. I know you've heard of it.
Okay,
But,
fair.
and we're on a vantage point. I'm sure we could see something from up here.
Also, there's no benefit from it. Your thing only lasts, you said, an hour?
Yes, but I can cast it once more. Once.
That's fair, but what's the
Well,
upside?
maybe twice.
You don't have any benefit to do that.
I'm just saying, if he comes back,
We can
I'm
knock
gonna
him
have
out.
to do it again, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry, didn't slip my
No,
mind,
we'll
and then I'm gonna,
We'll just knock
and then
him
we'll
out.
kill him.
Well,
Yeah, we'll just kill
knock,
him.
We'll knock him out.
He's just a guy
We'll knock him
I'm
who
just a
really
guy.
wants dinner.
We'll knock him out. And then we can tie him.
Shadow is just a guy.
We can
Well,
knock him
no,
out
he
and
was an
tie him out.
asshole.
What would happen if we throw him in the hole?
Well, the
Good
hole's,
point.
Oh, you can't. Nothing can go in.
yeah, plus
Yeah, we
the
can't
hole's
go in that
It's
circle.
activated now, so
Yeah.
what would be the benefit?
But what if we launch him from further back to see if he gets stuck in the air?
Is the rock you threw still in the air? Hasn't moved.
Nope.
Nah, it doesn't look like that'll work either.
It got maybe like a good foot in before it froze.
Plus, we don't know. The guy might be okay.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna walk to where the hole is, and I'm gonna start like picking up a shit ton of rocks off the ground and just start peppering them in, so we know where this field is. I'm just gonna walk in a circle and start peppering rocks
Gotcha,
and
gotcha.
dirt into
Nice. Yeah. Easy enough. You start throwing these rocks in, and they carry a bit of momentum, and then get locked into place. And you slowly start to see this rocky outline of where a circumference of this field may be. Not perfect, but at least you can see an area where things are stuck.
Well, actually, let me take it a step further. I'm gonna grab some dirt or sand and just kind of sprinkle
That's
that.
what he's doing.
We said rocks.
And dirt.
Oh, never mind then. Good idea.
Same thing.
Yeah, you help him out, and
No.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'll just go like this and start the other way. Meet you in the middle.
yeah, easy enough.
Yeah.
You get enough in there, you can still see through. You're not like making a wall of rocks right now, but yeah.
Is there a way to bring the horses through the area into this area so that they're not out front to be seen?
The door looks like you would have a hard time
Getting them in.
getting the horses through that door and then through that little thing that they've built there to live in
Is
to
there a
the
staple?
back. No,
They
there's
just tie it
there's a
up.
tying post out front.
We could tie them around the back.
Well, hey, now we have cart and horses, so we can
Yes.
go wherever we want.
Around back would be around the mountain.
Yeah, you'd have to go around.
Oh, shit. Okay.
My only concern was if we wanted to act like no one was home and the horses are there, obviously that's a sign that
I
someone's
mean, we
home.
could take them around the mountain a little bit further.
Isn't it like a billy goat type mountain? You can't just climb around it, right?
It's
It's steep, right?
rough terrain. Like it's walkable, but
Okay.
it is like this like rock has jutted out of the land, and it's almost like a sudden, there's space to walk around, but it is
Rocky.
rocky and not cut into a path. You'd be going through forest and deadfall and stuff like that.
Is there any paint or anything in here?
Roll me a investigation check.
Eight.
You don't find anything by the way of paint, but you do, you see, ink and ink,
Not what I want.
inkwell.
Just going to
What are you looking for?
something to paint the cart so people won't recognize it as their cart.
We could eat the horses.
Whoa!
Well, you've never eaten horse.
Then who would pull the cart?
Yes.
Why
Maybe
would we
useful.
need to pull the cart?
If we need to go back to
Well,
town.
it's our cart now.
Yes, it's ours. What are you
That's what I was gonna say earlier. Based off of the layout I saw when I looked through the ethereal plane of the castle that you described,
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how much of that is here that I saw there.
Yeah, okay. The things that you saw, there was this large well, but instead of where these little bushes and small trees have grown up in a circle around it, there were stone columns, and it had like a stone dome over it, with this central well that went down. And then there was sort of
Acropolis? Is that
Acropolis.
Acropolis.
Yeah,
And where this sort of ramps up to where this is, that was all flat and stone was laid. It was laid, cut and laid stone there, and it basically none of this matches up to what was there.
I would like to try to investigate as much as I can.
To see if anything.
Compare the layouts to what I saw and what is here, and see if I can find anything that might help.
You start when you're getting dirt and rocks and stuff and throwing it in, you see that under a lot of this dirt and stuff, you wipe away and you find a laid stone, a laid cut stone.
Just the one?
And if you continue, you brush away and you see under a lot of dirt, there are laid stones here.
Okay, I'll keep doing that to try to. I'd like to try to figure out why here. Like what makes this place so special? Was there something here before on this plane as opposed to that plane as well? And just kind of, put two and two together.
Yeah. You start to see the ruins of. There are rocks and stuff out here. This tree, you come over here and you see this stump that has grown and fallen over time. Its roots are wrapped around stones that looked like they may have been cut at one point, but over time they've just been crushed by this tree and eroded. And you find that every now and then, under everything that's here, it was possible what you saw in the ethereal plane was once here, but things have fallen and broken and been built, and things have fallen off the walls inside down here and filled a bunch of this space.
Lachlan, what are you doing? I don't think we're going to be staying here that long. You don't think clean the floor.
I'm just trying to figure out what makes this place so special. Because,
Other than the giant fucking hole?
like, why the hole here? Why here? Plus, I want to try to figure out why, what I saw there, how much of it existed here or still does. Because it was a massive fortress, right? Yeah, like it was a
Yeah.
giant fortress castle.
In the mountain.
Like, yes, this whole thing was like a fortress of some kind. So, like, what is it about this place and what was here, you know? Because it looks like there was finding all this stone, like, look at this, and I'll kind of like move some stuff out of the way, like, this is like a foundation of what something was here, you know? Is that all I find?
Yeah, I mean, and you can look in again after a long rest.
Bitch. Alright. I want to. I don't want to.
Hurt you can only see.
Give me a second.
Yes, they can't hurt you.
Yeah.
Unless you bell shift,
I
they
want to go
can.
back to what seeing it in the ethereal plane yesterday. I'm going to try to go back to what I think would be the center, so I can see the most
The center of what?
of what I saw yesterday, as close to the center of what I saw visibly of the fortress.
Okay, yeah.
So wherever that would be in here on the material plane.
Yeah, you could go to this back wall over here if you're trying to get more of a sight into the fortress.
Yeah, I just want to try to see as much as I can as a whole, to try to be as centered as possible to see the most with the vision when I do cast it.
Probably about where Azir is standing right there, because that's about where the door is.
Okay, gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go to that spot, and I'll just. And then I'll do my Misty Sight
Yeah.
to try to see if I can see what I can see.
As you do, once again, just dozens and dozens of creatures of nightmares crawling around, still more exiting this hole from the center. More crawling up the walls and out of this massive cavern that you're in, and turning around and looking inside now, you're almost like in where the door would be, and it is open. You're like in the doorway, and people are walking in, and more other beings in finely made clothes as well. Roll me a perception check as you look more inward into this castle.
17.
17. As you look towards where this creature was sitting before, you don't see them there. Beside that chair that they were sitting on, you see a body.
I'll jog,
Mm-hmm.
because I want to try to make this last as long as I can. So I'll run up to
You'll-
where I see.
I mean, so you'll trip over some things, and then you'll eventually you'll hit a wall to where you can't go further. And
Close enough.
it's maybe like you get about 30 feet into this building, and
Yeah.
it's maybe another 30 feet to where this
So I'm
throne
getting
is.
fairly close.
Yeah. You see, this is someone that looks like your kind, laying there, decapitated.
You're gonna see Lachlan just kind of drop to his knees, and he's gonna start kind of like, not weeping, but you'll see tears coming down his face, and he's gonna look just like equal parts angry and sad. It's just the body near
Mhm.
there, though. No one's around.
No, there's these devilish beings walking into this building, and others, walking through doors and stuff.
Do I see any runes, writing, any kind of like identifying marks around the castle on the walls or anything like that?
1 second.
Yeah, anybody nearby see Lachlan is visibly distraught.
You also saw him trip down some stuff and run into a wall, and now he's
Crying.
yeah.
Oh, that's a wall. Hurt your head.
Shut up! And you're just gonna see him kind of like, he's trying to see, like, he's like looking at this, he's like trying at this wall, it's like peering, like trying to see. Yeah, it looks weird. Yeah. This dude's crying at the wall, like he's angry at it. Like,
What is your vendetta with the wall?
Nothing time out. Or...
There's nothing like largely written anywhere to see, like no like runes around anything. Behind where this chair is, you do see a large like a map of the ethereal. That's it, and it sort of slowly moves every now and then. And you see the name Sigil. Sigil.
would that have any significance to me?
You look at this closer, and you've heard it be called something different. The mazes.
Does that have any significance to me?
Yeah, it's part of the deep ethereal, and it's so what you've been told and stuff is that something's trapped here. Something was put here, locked away in a maze, and has been guarded in the ethereal plane. They took sections of this city of Sigil to imprison something. Yeah. It was Lady of Pain. You know her. She's the one who imprisoned.
We need to go back to the city to get any more leads on where to find your people. Because now all we have to go on is this piece of clothing. So.
That is true.
But you think, you've heard these stories, and you think maybe this is the entrance to the mazes.
And the Lady of Pain traps something here, or is trapped?
Is the one who created this place to trap, to imprison all those who opposed her.
Would I know who the Lady of Pain is? Or any reference to that?
So you know that she was the ruler of Sigil.
Like a person or a god? Or demon. Or something.
It's sort of unknown.
Okay.
Rumors, myths, legends.
It looks like these demon folk are looking for something.
What?
Do I see anything else of significance around? Before my sight ends, it's probably coming up pretty close.
Yeah, as after seeing this and then frantically looking around, you see a few other bodies also laying behind pillars or on the ground, armor clad.
Okay. Once my sight ends, I'll just kind of go like this and try to wipe away with tears. Be like, it looks like they're hunting for something on my plane.
They possibly want from the ethereal plane.
There's a legend. It might be real. I don't know. It was before my time. This person called the Lady of Pain. But something that I guess was dangerous and shouldn't be out in the center of this maze. She used a city called Sigil and turned it into a lock or a tomb for something. And now it's called the Mazes, but looks like I saw a map there, and I'll just point here, like where this wall wouldn't be in my world, or where I'm from, and it showed that place, and a rough map of it, and it looks like some of my people put up a fight too. There's bodies everywhere. But I have no idea what's there. I don't know if anybody remembers.
Could they be wrongfully imprisoned?
I don't know if it's a person. I mean, this is.
They would have.
This would have been. Would I have any idea how long this has been like that? Like hundreds, thousands, like before anybody remembers time-wise? Like
10,000 years.
Jesus.
Did you happen to see the Lord of Lies again? Or?
Nah, it's just so like. I didn't see the same person I saw. No. The throne was vacant. It would have been right there, just a couple of feet. There's bodies all over the place and just that map. But I have no idea what's in the maze. If it's a person, a place, or a person or a thing, or...
Roll me a history check, Gorb.
Is there a way we could all get to the ethereal plane somehow?
Well, might be a little dangerous now.
13?
What, are you scared?
No,
Thought these was your people.
I meant for you guys.
With you.
Would I know... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
When you were being raised and taught your truth, part of your teachings, this was a quote that was a part of them. There are 4 pains spread through the multiverse: agony, anguish, misery, and despair. Pains hurt, but are not cruel. They are fair and just. Pain does not dictate kindness or passion. It is. This is true. And when you hear Lachlan say Lady of Pain, you've heard the Lady of Pain before. But when you were taught about the Lady of Pain, it was balance.
Lachlan, you said sigils made by a Lady of Pain. I have heard that name before.
Really?
As a young lingling, we talked about pain. 4 kinds of pain: agony, anguish, misery, and what's the last one?
Despair.
Despair.
Mm-hmm.
We're taught about these pains that they are non-discriminatory, that they are
Necessities.
purposeful in the world. Wonder, is what happening is if it is a test or maybe a realization. We are to see something that is unfair, just, etc. Not sure.
What could a Lady of Pain want to imprison, though? Are, fair and just and necessary. Is there another contradicting being or concept or place
You said it
they
was
would have
about
wanted to imprison?
balance, right?
It's about balance, so I assume if there is a Lady of Pain, there must be as above, so below, an opposite to that.
Something that throws everything off balance.
Yeah, so
Would
wouldn't
make the
she
most sense.
actively be making there an imbalance?
Or it's something unnatural that shouldn't be, but is. That can be destroyed or dismantled, possibly. Or a being. I mean, this has been the way for thousands of years, from what I understand.
There must be a balance.
Would I know of any way for material beings to get to the ethereal plane? Or any rumors or anything like that's been spoken of?
Yeah, there's different ways to get to the ethereal plane through, teleportation, plane shift, and different things like that. Wizards and other beings, magics have that ability, or magical items that were created to help you shift into different planes of existence.
I've heard of various ways to get, but I don't think you two are casters, but
I think it's outside our purview right now.
well, that too. But there's items.
What, are you trying to go there? Or?
Yeah, my people need help, and if it's something that's going to throw undue chaos and upset the balance, like he said, then I think we need to. Well, you don't have to come, but I'm going to try to help my people and figure out what's going on, and at the very least, do what I can to warn or help or assist or try to figure out what it is that they're getting or trying to do.
Karen, make a history check for me.
I fear we need more information before we even think about pursuing this.
Be a.
I don't think we're going to get anything here.
Well, if whoever that is coming down has some answers.
I mean, the gods will do what the gods do. It's not my place to try and sway their decisions and things that they do. I mean, we threw some people in a hole, and we changed the moons, yeah. But, I mean, we came here to look for his people.
And I haven't forgotten that, Gorb. Don't
I
think
know.
for a second. But whatever it was that we did is now actively hurting where I'm from. And it's going to be, it looks like it's getting worse. So, since I helped cause this, I'm going to try to help fix it.
I commend you.
I think we have to follow whatever path we're on. It's going to intertwine.
I
There's
mean,
no
First, we have to find a way if we can even get there.
Yeah, that
That's
was my
one thing.
first.
You can't take them alone. In what? How long can you be there?
Oh, that's the thing. We gotta figure out a way to get there, not just appear there like first time.
Maybe this commune.
I don't mind waiting. It doesn't look like it's gonna take much longer.
Also, as we travel this new continent, you can occasionally veil shift within to see if maybe you're closer to this sigil.
Based off the map, I was gonna ask that too. How does it show, like from where we are in this fortress, how far or nearby or wherever would be the start of the maze, or where the maze would be located? The city. Or would I know just from being from the plane?
There isn't really a start of the maze. You're just placed in
It's
it.
the city, yeah.
The city is not the maze itself. It's just
Parts of the city were made to make up the maze.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So would I know how far we are from it?
I think it's more one of those things where you have to be placed inside the maze
it's not really a
can't get
place you
there.
can go
from other parts of the ethereal
Gotcha.
plane.
unless you. There would be a very difficult way to get there. You
From
have
ethereal
no
plane.
idea. From what you've heard, like the reason for the maze's existence is to trap,
Something.
to
Whatever's
keep
inside.
something held within. Even if you thought you could get there, you wouldn't want to go.
Yeah, when I go outside. Because it'd be trapped. Okay. So that being said, would I feel like these demons are trying to just dismantle the maze or get something out of the maze?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
It'll probably be just as difficult.
This
for
might
them.
be a gateway here, you think?
I'm sure he has a grand plan in it all.
What ruler
It
doesn't?
still
But
doesn't line up.
he's slaughtering my people. I can't sit by and let whatever he's trying to do wipe out my race.
Is that few of you, or?
What?
Is that few of you?
No, but I mean, would I be able to tell like how abundant Ethereum, like my race is in the plane or around in the multiverse?
Yeah, I mean there's so I've been learning a lot about ethereal.
Apparently, yeah.
There's a lot. I mean,
We're not endangered or anything.
yeah,
like
you're
that.
not
Okay.
endangered.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You can always make more.
Yeah, but undue slaughter.
I know.
You know.
It was more, but
How do you know it's undue slaughter?
Well, they were invaded. And we did it. By our direct actions when we tossed Shadow in the well, whatever we did to set the moon and to unleash all this stuff is directly our fault. And they don't deserve just to be, awoken with a blade and put down.
I mean, yes. I mean, we don't deserve to be in this continent warring with the people over here, but we have to expand.
do or
And say why.
want to.
I mean,
For
the same
money.
reason that they probably want to expand.
Money?
For imperial
What
conquest.
does the money have? What does money have value in the hills? They deal in souls. So
Like I said, it wasn't the gods that did this, it was
except for
us.
Mammon, I guess.
This
If
wasn't-
somebody put it in motion and those two people put 98 souls in there, and we put 2. And yeah, whatever plan that was is now complete.
What
Not
if
saying that,
Asmodeus is being misled or puppeted
No, I
in
doubt
some
that.
way? Are you sure?
I mean, you can
The
never be
wars
sure,
with
but
the Abyssal have been going on for some time.
Yeah, maybe
And
this
they
gives them
probably
a.
have figured out they can't just beat him with brute strength, so maybe this is some elaborate way for them to get the better of him.
That would be pretty elaborate, allowing your enemy to gain dominion in another plane. That is quite the ruse.
Well, that's the thing. That's the point. Is that we know too
Distracting him
Yeah.
from the
Yes,
hells.
just give him all the ground that he wants. That would be a massive plan.
But the hells, he's not there. He's doing whatever this is. Would that not leave the hells weaker
Probably.
for abyssal takeover? Maybe
We
that's the
don't know
plan.
enough. There's too many questions, not enough answers.
Welcome to my life. And I'm hoping the commune will help with that. But it'll probably leave us with more questions.
I will stay here until we can figure out what that is. Immediately after that, and once we figure that out, I'm going to try to get back home. At least to figure out what's going on and try to fix what we unleashed. And then we will go help. I will help you find your people again.
I
You're going
know.
back home?
I'm going to try.
Oakland, the point we were trying to make is the path we are on is most likely to bring us to some place that can get us to your plane. We
Right.
must continue
Yes.
on what we're doing.
I'm not saying I'm
and
leaving the
Find a
group.
wizard.
I'm
of some
saying,
sort.
like, if that aligns, then yes, that's great. But if it doesn't, then I do want to strike out. But
Okay.
hopefully, yes, like you said, the way we're going, we can knock out both. Or
How
it will
many
just bring
bodies
us-
were in that hall?
You said like 5, 6-ish or more.
Yeah, maybe like 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
What chance do you think you have for 10 of your comrades?
I'm not saying I'm going to go
Went down.
take on a demon lord
So
by
then what
myself.
are you going to do?
I
How?
can
What is your plan?
Try to figure out what they're after, what it is, maybe stop them
Alone.
or rally my people. Because right now, it's been less than a day, and it seems like the demons are just keep coming through this hole.
Doesn't
if anything-
time move differently there?
No.
It doesn't?
You would have to be in different ethereal planes, like the deep ethereal, time does move differently, but the regular ethereal plane,
It's
time
normal.
is the same as the material plane.
Okay.
Like if anything, my people need a warning to be able to rally to form
I think
some
they've
kind of
got
thing.
their warning.
We don't know that though. There's, like I said, there's too many unanswered questions. But right now, I'm not going anywhere. We'll see if everything aligns. First things first. Whenever this thing gets here, we figure out what's going on with that because that's another thing that we did.
Yeah.
So, and it's the most immediate thing. So, yeah.
Just wait.
Unless your date decides to come back. I say we just knock him out, though. He might
Yes.
not need to die. He might not even be a part of this. He might just have a crush on Echo.
Oh.
Well, it's not the plan.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying. We don't have to kill him. He might just be like a dude. So,
Just guy. Yeah, I mean, just wait around, I guess, right?
Lachlan will probably go to this like open air right here and just start kind of like shadow boxing with his rapier at like an invisible target, just taking out his frustration over being able to do nothing
Okay.
on this bush. Hit one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, easy enough. Maybe, an hour goes by. If no one wants to do anything, 2 hours,
Yeah,
3
just waiting for the moon to fall.
3 hours. Yeah.
Could kind of take like looks at it like every hour or so,
Yeah.
see how it changes and how it gets closer, and see if we can make out what the shape is, and with Azir.
Yeah. About 4 hours in to waiting, there's this large. You're looking at it, and you see like like a shockwave dissipate from it.
Just hit the atmosphere.
It looks like it. And then about 4 minutes later, you hear the loudest thunder you've ever heard. The sound of it entering the atmosphere now reaching you.
Well, maybe we should try to get to the ethereal plane a little quicker.
Yeah. As you're looking up and this shockwave hits you, all the dirt and rocks you threw in fell. A bunch of dead bats fall also. And then you see the birds up in the sky flutter and then catch themselves and fly away.
I'll pick up a rock and throw it like a.
Ding, ding, ding.
I suppose gravity has taken over.
Okay, so now we can throw the guy in the hole whenever he comes back.
Leave the guy alone. We've made the necessary sacrifices.
Easy enough? You can move freely within the space?
Are you sure you want to be in that space?
I'm gonna look over the hole very slowly.
You see a deep crimson light way down there.
Hey, Kieran, take a look at this.
Go and put my head over.
Yeah, and as you guys are both peering over, you get hit with this rush of heat after a few minutes, looking straight down.
It feels good.
Now who has put their head in an oven?
Oh, you don't have any eyebrows anymore.
Fuck. Oh shit. little singed. So those can be kind of like black now instead of white.
Well, we have some ink. We can draw some on your face.
You have white ink.
No.
Depends.
We have the pins.
Do I hear anything or see anything like I did in the other plane?
You don't see anything yet, and this heat rushing.
Smell like
Sulfur, brimstone, fire.
Well, we can go to we can go to hell if you guys want.
I'm good.
How about
Still
in,
be
it looks like-
considered living.
It looks like the hell's coming to us.
It looks like there's a gateway, so yeah, like portal.
Well, we're trying to get to the ethereal plane, though, not the hells.
Maybe there's a portal from the hills. So if we go to the hills,
That's
and
what
then we
that's-
go
go
up
back
into the ethereal,
It would be
because
back
that's
in the
how
ethereal.
they came in, right?
Right.
So maybe it's a gateway that you can access from the side in hell to get into the ethereal plane, but we can only access the hells from this plane.
You said it's a 10 by 10 hole.
Yeah.
How far down does this shit look?
The light that you see is the size of a D20.
So it's really far down. Like, I'm gonna look down and be like, I'll pick up a rock and just be like,
You will never,
Yeah.
you will never hear.
guys, I have rope, but that looks.
No, yeah, we'd have to jump in.
Yes.
Like, there's no going about that in any normal way.
He looks at you like you're crazy. Like, you want to jump.
I
in the hole.
didn't say I want to. I said we'd have to.
I mean, I would just fly, but
Yes, but you're graced with
Can you
wings,
even-
and none of us
Is
are.
everyone looking down the hole?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm standing
looking
back.
I'm looking down the hole, yeah. I'm kind of like, I
Yeah, it's
don't
like,
even know if you could extend your
like
wings.
I was saying, and like Zir kind of pointed out too, like if we go through this hole and then turn around and try to climb back up it, we'd be in the ethereal plane. The logic checks out.
Maybe.
Is anyone
It's-
looking up?
I am.
Okay.
Hey guys.
About a minute goes by with you guys, talking about this hole, looking down it. Now that this moon has entered the atmosphere. More pieces are starting to break off and are starting to burn up on entry, like little meteors. And you see, Gorb, an arm stretch out, and dust and rocks and stuff break away from it, and wings unfurl, and rocks and stuff break away. And it's maybe, it looks big, but you can't really tell how far away it is. And it looks like it's looking down at you.
Huh? What? Oh.
What's up?
I
Oh,
told
shit.
you there was an
What
arm.
the fuck?
You see,
That's not a moon.
you see legs and arms and these wings and a tail. And this face is looking directly at you, and a
Humanoid?
humanoid. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
With wings?
dragon?
Like,
Fuck.
I'm humanoid with wings.
Yeah,
Does
no,
it
I'm
look
saying,
familiar
like,
to
that's,
me?
It looks very familiar to you. And its other hand that has now been undone with this wing and opened up, you see is holding something, and it breaks out, and all this rock and stuff falls off of it. And it's holding this large, long cylinder-like thing. And it reaches back like this.
Get away from the hole.
guys.
Get away
Oh,
from the
shit!
guys. Move.
And throws, and this spear, this massive spear, starts hurtling directly towards where you guys are. The tip of it starting to catch fire. And within an instant, plummets directly into the hole.
Yeah,
Where are you guys? Where?
We backed up like 10
I
feet
would've-
at
away from the
least.
hole.
I would have jumped
I'm right here.
over.
Yeah, jump
Yeah,
back behind the bushes at least.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you see this rod, it just plummets at an insane speed straight down the hole.
Okay. Question. Do we need to make a strength saving throw to see if we can hold on to the ground for the capillary vacuum effect that's going to be
Oh,
made
no.
by
Well, in just a second, we'll get to some saving throws.
Right.
Love that.
And you wait for a moment. You look back up. You look. This spear has gone in, and then you hear a rumble. Yeah, it just gets louder and louder and louder, and then this plume of fire shoots out, and smoke and ash, and this the ground around this sort of quakes in a wave, and I'll need everyone to make a strength saving throw now. This quake.
Fucked.
Finally, I get a
Natural
good roll.
22.
22,
9.
9,
8.
8.
So natural 20 for a 22.
Nice.
I had a 9, but -1 is.
You're standing next to or closer to Lachlan. With your natural 20, I'll let you assist Lachlan to help him stay on his feet. Unfortunately, he can only assist one person, and you were a bit further away. As this wave it causes the earth to make this wave effect, and you see it. You see the rocks walls starting to break off around above you, as this cavern looks like it may collapse in on itself soon.
Fuck.
Everyone's on their feet except for you now. And you can see up in the sky this creature and shoot off across the sky.
Which way are they headed?
You looking up, they went north. You think?
Can I scream mother
Yeah.
to it? Yeah, I'll just scream as loud as I can after the impact, like, mother! Like, expecting to see or talk or something, and just try to scream.
Does it look like what Azir described as like mother?
Yeah.
But it's just big.
You don't really get any recognition.
I'm gonna look inside the hole. Unless it's still
There is
like-
no hole.
Oh.
It is
It's gone.
it is filled with rock after this explosion of dirt and stuff shot into the air. It is filled with rock, and this mountain that you're in now starts to quake, and dust is falling, and rocks are starting to fall.
Let's go. Everyone out.
Got to get out of here. I fly up through the hole.
Naruto run.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You start to fly up through the hole. Give me some acrobatics. Give me an acrobatics check. And then I need. You know what? Let me get
17.
Acrobatics from everybody. Actually, as you're trying to escape this collapsing mountain.
Can I assist Azir in getting out?
Depending on how well you roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That will be 23.
23.
Yeah. I really want to
1
assist Azir in getting out.
For a 3.
You can. So. You got a 23.
23.
You're just like stunned. Looking
Yeah.
at
It wasn't a
mother.
nat 20. It was a nat 18.
Bitch, I waited for you.
To help to help Azir, you would cut your roll in half and give the other half to Azir.
So 23 divided by 2.
That's it.
Yeah. So I'll give you a 12, and that would give Azir a
15.
15.
Yes. I'll do that.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
12.
So we all kind of got basically the
17.
same thing, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Since you told me you wanted to do that beforehand,
Yes.
that's what I'll do.
Yes.
Um.
Because I would have helped him get up off the ground anyway after I realized that he went down. I would
Yeah.
have been like, look, you all right? Like, yeah.
As you start to make your way out, rocks falling, you're dodging. You stumble a little bit. The rocks under you also seem to be falling. They're giving way as well. So foot placement, you think you're about to stand on solid ground, but it gives way a little bit. And you guys make your way through the building and outside.
Horses.
The horses are still tied up. You are flying through the center, dodging rocks that are now falling, and you emerge through the top as this mountain starts to collapse in on itself. And you guys make it outside. Did you untie the horses?
Yeah, I was gonna say me and Lachlan get on one and Gorb gets on the other and start
What's on the,
riding
they're
down.
on the cart.
No, they're not. They're on the tie-up pole.
Yeah,
'cause
they're-
they
oh,
got
okay, gotcha,
attached
gotcha,
from
okay,
the cart.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'd go immediately just untie and
No,
just
take
jump on
that
the horse.
time. Hitch him up to the cart.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got plenty of time.
As you guys get on these horses, and Kieran, you're flying up in the air, this whole mountain starts to collapse in and down into a massive hole. Maybe goes about 30, makes this 30-foot deep crater now that is just solid stone and rubble at this point. The whole mountain's sunk down.
Make it off the mountain.
When I say mountain, it's like this. It was like this jagged peak that just emerged from the earth. So as you went, the way you got there, you steadily were going up. The whole thing wasn't the mountain. It was like this large stone obelisk, not obelisk, but it just came out of the earth. Yeah. And that whole thing collapsed in on itself.
But we're out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll stop, and I'm gonna turn to try to face north to see if we see this creature still there, or at least in the distance at all, catch a glimpse of it or anything.
You see it very. It's smaller now than you saw a moment ago. Either it being further away or it getting smaller itself.
Well, it certainly took off like it has a mission. What do you think? Hey, look at me.
What?
Hey.
Everything's falling down around us, and it's all our fault. It's all our fault. And we didn't get any answers. None of this matters. At all.
Well, at the very least, I can't look to see, but maybe the hole's closed now. It's at least closed here, but maybe it's closed on the other side too. I just need some time before I can look to see.
Lachlan, when you're looking at it, you see it stop for a moment and turn and look. And then continue.
I'm gonna yell.
Hell?
Like at us?
It turns and looks back in y'all's direction.
In my head, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna kind of not shout, but I'll say in my head, like try to speaking to it in some form or fashion, be like, "Thanks for nothing."
Wow.
You just say that in your head,
Yeah.
but can you speak with things in your head?
No.
I mean, I'm just saying it to make myself feel better at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, not telepathic or anything crazy. Yeah.
I think there may have been some time dilation for it to hear your yell.
Oh. That sucks. Makes sense, though. Just fucking hurtling in. Oh, fuck. Still, no answers. We're gonna need to follow that thing.
What time of the day is it?
Are you
It's
okay?
like early
Are
morning.
you trying to sneeze? Or not
I
to
thought it
sneeze?
would. Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought you were having a conniption.
Yeah. We said early morning.
Mm-hmm. Like 10, about 10 now. Or no, you guys waited about 4 hours, so it's it's almost lunch.
And there's no other environmental things happening right now.
Yes, we
Around
just
us.
deleted a mountain.
Huh?
Just deleted.
Just compacted, just a little bit.
How far away are we from the crater now?
About like a football field away from it.
Hold on, I have to know.
What? Oh, you're going to check in? Are you sure you want to do that?
No, but I need to know if it did it on the other side too.
Just be quick and careful. We can't back you up.
All right, I'm gonna get off the horse since it wouldn't be there if I were to veil shift. So I'm going to kind of like hustle back up to the edge of the crater, and I'm just going to like hyping myself up, and then I'm going to veil shift.
Okay, you veil shift, and immediately roll. You know there might be things here, so go ahead and roll me a
Yeah.
stealth check.
Okay, stealth check. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Immediately upon switching over,
28.
28. All right.
Fuck
Yeah.
Natural
You are
19.
unseen by the cacophony of demons surrounding you, unaware of your presence, but slowly walking in different directions. There is a large, where you're standing now, you're actually inside like a wall that is like built around this large castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not a mountain here. It's just this castle.
Just the fortress.
Yeah. And you see lots of other dead Etherns that have been slain. Some look like they've been put on spikes and mounted on the walls now, as you see some devilish fiends taking position on the wall and others flying away.
Does it look like they put up a fight? Like are
Yeah.
there demons now
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's not just a one-sided fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see anything about the hole? Like if it closed on this side too, or if it's still open?
You are outside of where that place was.
Okay.
But there is a full standing castle here where mountain is now a crater where you were.
Okay. I'm going to try to get where I can see the hole, or where the hole would be.
You'll have to give me a series of stealth checks to get back into the castle.
Into Asmodeus's new castle.
Okay.
Okay, well,
All right.
this is how you get killed.
Oh, you just.
I mean,
yeah,
veal shift.
Yeah.
Veal shift.
Yeah, go ahead and give me 4.
Okay. Uh, 15 on the first one.
Easy enough. You see an opening where this slug-like creature that's dragging blood and almost has other bodies coming out of it, kind of trying to help drag it along the ground. It's maybe the size of an elephant. Drags itself out of the castle, and you see an opening to dart behind it into the door that it leaves open. Easy enough, unseen.
It's fucking metal.
Death slug.
Yeah.
18 on the second one.
18? Yep.
Yeah.
Inside, you immediately see a group of these finely dressed people walk by, and you duck in and behind a pillar. And as they walk across your view and into another room, you make your way. You see, that must have been that hallway to the left. Yeah, I'll go this way. And then you dart to where they came from, unseen.
Okay. 30-20.
All right. Enough.
Okay.
Yeah, so you enter this space where you saw Asmodeus before, or who you think to believe is Asmodeus, sitting on this chair, and this is that hallway. This is that great room. The hole's gonna be out that final door, and you see a creature crawling on the ceiling, making its way in your direction. So you skirt around to the side, and it crawls down off the ceiling and through the door that you came out of, as you make your way outside to the hole. Do you have one more?
Should be
Yes.
4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
Okay. I rolled a 4, an 11, a 15, and a natural 20. As you exit and outside into where this hole was before that you saw, you still see it is still there in the same way that it was when you saw it before. But standing there is Asmodeus, looking down and looking up, sensing that something's changed, and then turns and looks at you.
Can I see the hole past him?
You,
Or is he
He's a
that
big motherfucker.
I mean, he's standing between you and it now. You would be about where Azir is, and he is standing a little
Like
bit further.
right
Yeah, he's
here.
standing about there, looking. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he turns and looks at you. Do in this moment.
Right, weapons on me?
Yeah, you've planar shifted.
But I don't see why that matters.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out, you weirdo!
Custard's last.
Yeah, right.
Might be able to answer some
For my
questions.
people. No. What do I want to do? Well, first of all, I'll probably figure.
It seems we have a fly. What do you see, fly?
I see a wannabe king that's overstepped his boundaries.
He snaps his fingers, and you are enthralled in chains.
Bro!
To shift.
Okay, you veil shift,
Yeah.
and you were
Dude. And now he knows your face, so that's great.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
I'm nervous.
As I shift, can I do one last thing?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to like grin and wink at him as I like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, just add insult to injury.
Absolutely.
Fuck.
Winking at the Lord of the
I'm actually sweating right now.
Yeah, no shit.
I can't
you
believe
did
I
that to
rolled
yourself.
so good on the stealth. Fuck.
My camera died, but thank you guys for being here with us and watching this crazy encounter that we had. A lot of lore drops here. And we'll see you not next weekend because we're going to the Ren Fair. So we're taking a weekend off to go have some fun in our own fantasy world. And then we'll be back the weekend after. Yeah.
We'll have a good bit of content, I'm sure.
Pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Pictures
Oh,
and whatnot.
New
Drinking.
thumbnails.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking god, dude.
I wanted to take a shot at him, just one.
No!
Yeah, do that.
I was going to be like,
Are you
God.
insane?